How we doing? Yep, today's the last stream. So have to 1v1 beta ball and chess. Um because I got another job finally. So I mean, I probably won't stream anymore, but if I ever hypothetically ever did in the future, it would have to be I have perfect health and everything. But uh or if I did like a no cam like Valorant stream, but I'm probably not gonna do that. This is literally probably my last stream ever. So beta ball is here. Let's get the chess going. I can. I was thinking of playing rock, like ending off on a win in Rocket League, but I don't have the thing downloaded. It's gonna have such a crazy delay. It's gonna have such a crazy delay. Um, this won't be the last. How much you wanna bet? How much you wanna bet this won't be the last stream? Nah. I'm over. I'm done streaming. I'm done streaming. Cause we finally got a different job. So I guess I'm just gonna be busy in that. Yes. Give a follow. Give an unfollow. Everybody can unfollow and sub. Um, if Beta Ball's here, is Beta Ball here? Cause he's been wanting to play me in chess, and if he's like some GM, then honestly that explains everything. This guy's a mastermind troll. L for my health. I don't know what to tell you. You think I would have quit? You think I literally would have quit when I was like actually finally growing? Right before my health got messed up, that's when I was growing by far the most. So no, I said I don't have my overclocking software downloaded. Um, I know they're mad at me for like literally trying to stream and try to fix this for a year and a half, and then telling, and I've literally told them a million times that it's gonna be my last stream, and then they, for some reason, get mad when it's finally that time when it's actually my last stream. If you quitting, gotta run Rocket League one last time. I hate it so much, and I would have to restart my computer. I would have to download the softwares. I would have to like try to get them to work. Like your health is bad because you play games that are ugly. And no, it's bad because I've went to 50 different doctors and they told me that I have congestion problems. That's why it's bad. Um, AB, I first started watching you when I was casual longshoreman grinding to get into the union. Would watch you in between trips to the hall. Now I finally got in. Thanks for the entertainment. I mean, I'm really happy for you. I'm hoping that it goes really good. Hoping the job is something that you enjoy. Cause yeah, it has been a decent amount, but it's been a longer. Like I've streamed. I started streaming like kind of early 2023, and I had to stop at the end of 2023 because of my health. But Alright, is Beta Ball gonna be here? Mr. Tibbles will be doing amazing. Yeah, you guys can watch Rhodey Austin. You should try to start it back up. Ah, it's not gonna get better. I'm telling you, it's not. This is like a chronic health problem. It's not gonna get better. I've tried everything. I've tried everything. Literally everything. I don't even know what to do anymore. I've tried everything. That's why I'm just like I'm done. I'm done with streaming. Done. Like I've tried literally everything. All right, all right. So you ready? You ready to play chess? You ready to play chess? Yeah. Still no sleep. Still waking up multiple times with a stupid congested nose. I'm just done. I'd rather be tired doing something else that doesn't take any entertainment. Because if I'm gonna be a streamer, I need to be as hilarious and entertaining as physically possible. Can't do it because of sleep. So all right, can we just actually last stream just block this guy? I don't even want him watching my stupid stream. You can unsub it or yeah, unsub as well. Easy block on you. You're too stupid to understand that sleep is literally everything. You brain dead. All right, you ready, Beta Ball? You ready, Beta Ball? I don't enjoy streaming. I don't enjoy streaming. I'm not who. This is not who I am. This is not who I am. Baby Groot and the OG. That's who I was for like 20 something years. This is not me. So I don't want to stream anymore. I don't like waking up and just being grumpy because I'm tired all day. So I'm not doing it. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if the president flies down and tells me to stream. I'm gonna say no. Good afternoon, AP. Good afternoon, chat. I'll have your stream up on my phone as I stream myself. Nice, nice, nice. Hope you have a great day. Nice. Thanks for all the memories, good. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you guys being able to give me a chance to be a part or like do something that I enjoy, like something that I was always passionate about. If you're tired, all right, I'll block you. There you go. Now you can't even watch anything. It's only gonna get worse for an actual job. It's not. It's not. It's gonna be just as much energy as this, if not more. Streaming takes a decent amount of energy. It does take a lot of energy. Because when I was energetic, I knew my brain was sharp. I knew exactly, what was funny. I knew exactly how to, like the right things to say, the timing. Now it's like I don't have any of that stuff. My brain doesn't function like that. And our 4GG, this is the last stream, man. This is the last stream. Oh, cheeky, cheeky. So you're still here. I blocked you. I blocked you. Why are you still here? I had to unmute the thing because it said you were blocked. Alright. We'll just title it Chess vs. Beta Ball. Hate chess so much. Alright. What's your name? What's your name? What's your username? Butterball through through. Dang, that was the OG. 1362? Oh my god, of course he's like some decent player. Nah, he's cooking me. I can't lie. He's cooking me bad. He's gonna try some fishy stuff. Oh my god. He's gonna try something stupid. If I beat Beta Ball and Chesh, he will never be able to live that down. He will never be able to live that down. Um. Oh my god. Nah. Nah. I gotta remember that he isn't bad at all. He's like literally 10 times my rank. He's literally 10 times my rank. Alright. Nah, Mr. Tills, I hope that you, Alright, we gotta block that guy too. Blocking lots of people today. But luckily it don't matter. Okay, he blocked now. This is last stream PSN. He will never be able to live this down. He will never be able to live this down. Oh, nice. He's gonna do something. I always screw myself. Hope you find your peace. I mean, I find peace. Like if I can literally, I'm literally doing some lawn service thing. If I can just be mowing a lawn in the sun, daylight, boom, there's my peace. Weed eating, listening, just listening to music, boom, I'm fine. I don't need to make thousands of dollars. I can literally make, if I can make $1,000 to $2,000 a month, I'm fine. 1,000, literally 1,000, something. 1,500 bucks. Uh, all right. just take my freaking thing? Did you just take my thing? I guess the only thing I can do is I'm getting cooked. Dang. This is why I hate chess. This is why I hate chess. It's such a I just hate everything about it. I hate everything about it. That's why I stopped playing it. AP, I'm at golf course and the service is over, but wanted you to know that I'm extremely proud of you and how far you've come, and you're an actually amazing person. I want nothing but the best of you. Yeah, same for you, bro. Like, yeah, it just is what it is. This isn't even me. I don't sleep good. I literally hate chess so much. It's caused me to bleed so many times. Like, that pisses me off so much. The fact that I get checkmate. It's just, I hate it. I literally hate it. I hate the game so much. I hate it. Am I a literal retard with a 2 IQ? Like, the fuck can I ever freaking win a chess match? Ever! Ever! Every freaking time every single time I lose chess matches. Every single time. I never can ever win one chess match ever. Every single time I've ever played a chess match, I always lose. Every single time. It's so freaking boring. Hate it so much. I hate chess. Chess takes no skill. I think I've literally... Chess takes no skill. Takes no skill. I don't care what AI says. It doesn't take skill. Oh, it does say. It literally seems like it takes no skill. He could have used stockfish. He could have used stockfish. I don't think it takes skill. Honestly, I don't even think Magnus Carlsen's good at chess. I literally think he just randomly puts stuff down, but that's why I will never play it. I will never play it again. I will never play chess again. That's the last time I will ever be playing chess. And I'm not playing Rocket League. We will just play a random game in Yep for an hour, and then that's it. Could try to beat Barony. What's your name, Fadeable? Is it Butterball? Did you pay your taxes? I just did them like 2 days ago. I haven't played this game in a while.
All the best.
If you want a challenge, literally play this game. You will not beat it. I spent almost 50 hours and I haven't been able to beat it. So on your live stream you don't play the game? No, I don't care. Screw you and you can have a horrible life. That's my message to you. Kill it. Hope your life sucks. Nah, my life's a million times better than yours. I swear to God it is. You can kill me right now if I'm lying. I know my life's better than yours. Your life sucks, Kilo, and you're ugly IRL. Nobody cares. Wait, Kilo, you trying to hop on Discord? I don't live with my grandma. I don't live with my grandma. How do I live with my grandma? I can say whatever I want. I can stream in this house if I want. I'm not one of these little. Don't make me hop on D-word and flame your A-word. I laugh at you, not with you. That's what I watch. Right? Nobody cares. You trying to show your face on Discord, Kilo? You trying to show your face on Discord or not? You got a camera? I'll go on Discord and see what you look like. You want to? Alright, I'm down. Alright, add this one. I haven't used this one in so long, but what's your Discord? What's your Discord, Kilo? What's your Discord, Kilo? Alright, nobody cares, Kilo. Let's see what you look like. Kilo, what's your Discord? Alright, we gotta block you because you're too stupid. Kilu, let's go. Kilu, let's go. There's no way you just type. There's no way you just type. Let's like actually talk. Let's actually talk. What's your Discord? How are you this scared? What is your Discord? Can I collapse this? I'm not trying to leak anything. Don't make me hop on Discord and flame you, ass. Let's see it. What's your name? He's probably trying to find his name right now. I'm in the Hangout. This isn't ApSlayz. I don't know what my ApSlayz password is, so I'm on this like auto logged in account. This is really what we're doing. Can't you see if they're in the chat? Can't you do like a slash thing to see if they're here? I don't know if anybody knows it. I've talked to Beta Ball before. Yeah, I don't have Discord installed on my computer. It's always on my phone. Alright, Killil. What's your Discord? What's your Discord? I'll add you. Wow. So this married, I'm a married chap. You're the one that's your grandma's house in single. Sure, let's show our faces. Okay, sure, let's show our faces. Hold the L. And what now? So you're just not gonna do it? I laugh at you, not with you. That's why I watch. I'm not one of these little kids here. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. What is not little kids? Boom. Right there. Genetics are a million times better. My genetics are a billion times better than yours. And I don't even work out. My genetics are a billion times better than yours. I would pick you up and slam you on your head. I will literally pick you up and slam you on your head. I promise you, Kilo. I would pick you and your wife up and slam you both on your head for her marrying a stupid brain dead like you. Now it's time to answer. He's gone. It's what happens. He married a 1. I'd be pretty miserable too if like my whole life I like was like working towards something and then I end up marrying like a 1 out of 10. It's just my wife. Like imagine my wife has like armpit hair. Imagine my wife has armpit hair and like facial hair. So I would be pretty mad too, but he doesn't want to show his face, so I can't blame him. He hasn't even typed. He literally hasn't even typed. He hasn't even typed.
What's up, dude?
Vertex, how you doing?
Dude, I've wanted to talk to you for so long. I can't believe this is happening. Yo, Beta Ball, look, he's here. Oh shit, I think he's fucking. I think he's like frozen to death. I think his internet's dead right now. Oh, what's up, AP? Oh my god, I can't believe I'm talking to you. Holy shit.
Nah, it's not. I'm not anything too crazy. How you been?
Yeah, very good. You haven't accepted my friend request or Steam yet. Yo, what's up?
There he is.
AP's right here. Let's go. You should ping everyone. You should ping everyone.
Butterball, your mic is cutting out so bad.
Hold on, let me switch it to. Oh, let me turn this off. Hold on. Maybe the regular phone mic might sound better.
Yeah, that sounds better. That sounds better. Oh wait. He said something. This dumb C word has ads paying, so we can't afford his Metro card. Okay, Kilo. You trying to hop in Discord? You trying to show your face?
You should join this server VC. I think that's what Kilo should do.
Or Kilo, yeah. Just join the VC server and show your face. I've showed my face. I got a big nose. I've showed my face. Like, you should have nothing to be ashamed of. What?
Dude, what is happening? Oh my goodness.
I mean, do you guys live in Florida? So how we been? How we all been? Butterball, how you been?
I'm good. Fucking Friday. I gotta work tomorrow, but you know.
What state are you in, Butterball?
I'm in Arkansas.
Arkansas? Okay, wait, where's that shit? Hold on, let me look up where Arkansas is.
Yeah, I gotta look at what Arkansas looks like.
North of Louisiana.
Louisiana? I don't know where that is either. Okay, Arkansas is like there. I'm in fucking Kansas, like the most boring state ever.
Dang, Arkansas is like pretty.
What'd you say?
I gotta save this. I might change my wallpaper. Oh great, let's leak everything.
I mean, like this is like the 1 week in the spring when the weather's gonna be really good, and then give it about 2 weeks and it's gonna be just 100 degrees all the time.
That's not gonna be
muggy and gross and shitty. And then you get another week like this in the fall, but you really like them because it's 50s, 60s, and the wind's cutting through. It's really nice. It's beautiful. It's a gorgeous fucking day today.
AP, I know you talk about this on stream sometimes. Usually when you're like, when you're like about to end stream, you'll like do this. But just like once again, what is a day in the life of ApSlayz? Well, what is a day, a whole day without you streaming? I guess. Like, what do you just do? You know what I'm saying?
Wake up. Well, wake up. No, I actually don't do that. I swear to God, I actually don't do that.
Okay. You keep saying on stream that you don't.
I actually don't. I wake up at like 3 in the morning, try to go back to sleep, wake up again 5, wake up again 7, wake up again like 9, try to go back to sleep, wake up around 11, go back to sleep again, finally wake up around like 12 something, and then takes me like an hour to get out of bed, maybe go for like a walk, maybe go for like a daily walk, and then if I'm working my part-time job, which I'm finally done with, I'll do that.
Right, yeah.
And then because I've been doing like dumb tile stuff that he barely even works me anyways. And then I try to take a nap by like literally 3 o'clock. It's literally just like trying to take a nap. Like it's so boring. Like my days are so boring now. I maybe go for a walk. Maybe play like Valorant or something. But it's literally probably the most boring day of your life.
That's
So the
not
part-time
too
job,
bad.
you do like custom like remodel for people's houses and shit, or what?
It's more I'm not really the one doing like all this stuff. It's like remodeling, but I kind of am just like the guy that lifts the stuff for the guy because he's like older.
Oh, what? That's kind of cool. That's pretty cool.
So it's not a hard job at all. I don't know how to lay tiles down. He's like he can teach me, he says, but I'm not going to be around long enough. So
I was about to say, if you kind of like that work, construction. I mean, you can make a decent amount of money doing that type of stuff.
yeah,
Get
like
into
lawn
you were
stuff,
talking about
construction.
HVAC,
Yeah, that stuff's good.
electrician.
Oh, I would kill myself if I was an electrician. Like literally. I know for a fact I would do something stupid. When it comes to like using my brain for like things like that, I just don't. I don't know why, but
Gotcha.
it's like I would 100%.
You make a good fucking welder.
Can you die in that?
Welders don't use their brain.
Don't they play with like lava?
Well, they use like
Yeah.
plasma to like melt metal to where they stick to each other. So like there's a lot of
I'm telling you, I'm too unlucky for it. Like I would literally be like welding something and a spark would fly over my welding hat and like go into my eye or something. Like I am so unlucky.
So probably the worst pain I've ever had in my life was I was welding, and you might not be familiar with this, but if you do like flux core arc welding, it's a wire fed system. So the wire feeds into the puddle and burns it, and so there's a chance when you end your arc that the wire might get stuck out of the actual slag that solidifies over the weld. And you can sometimes brush that slag off with your glove, like with your hand. If you let it get past, it'll kind of peel off on its own. I went to do that, and there was wire stuck out the end of the weld, and it was stuck back towards my finger. So it went up into my pinky finger and up under my nail.
Oh.
It's like burning at like 700 degrees.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it hurt like hell.
That's got to be that under the nails.
Like stab you.
Under the nails got to be so sensitive.
Does that burn you, or is it like zapping?
No. So there wasn't a current. I have been electrocuted. But that wasn't like that was that. Usually, if you're not dealing with an actual like direct wall current, like the welders that we use up here are 220. So I got shocked by. I've been shocked several times by them, but the worst was I just grabbed onto me between two skids, and I had the wire up, and I was about a month into working, so I didn't know what I was doing, but instead of feeding the wire through the button, oh yeah, they're ready for a check. Instead of feeding the wire through the button, you can pull a trigger, and that actually completes the circuit, and I did that, and it shocked the shit out of it. But
Oh my
that was
god.
just me being dumb and inexperienced. But
Yeah.
welding's not dangerous as long as you're smart and you don't fail to pay attention.
Yeah, like whatever I really do, I'm not gonna be surprised if I lose like a limb or something. Cause lawn mowing, probably gonna get sucked under the lawnmower or something. Welding, I would melt my hand off. Like I'm just like my IQ when it comes to that stuff, it's so dumb. Like it's so bad. It's always been bad, but it's like I take it to a whole nother level of stupidity. Like I will literally take a metal pair of pliers and like just stick it into a circuit. Or like whatever it is, and just like electrocute myself. Like it's just I don't even know how I am so stupid, but I am. Butterball, you got to start streaming.
You do, yeah. I think you stream, don't you?
I get on every now and again. It's tough. It's tough with the job and the baby, and now I got another one.
Right, yeah,
I stream every
Yeah,
once in a while.
congratulations.
That is so
I
fucking
appreciate it.
weird to like be talking to people that are like so much, not like older than me, like, but like more mature. Like, I'm not a kid and shit like that. I'm about to turn 21 soon. But like I've just kind of got into working and shit like that. Like I just got out of school. It's really interesting talking to people on Discord who are like who's a dad, who's fucking like so interesting to think about. And the dude who's a dad played Repo like not that long ago. I'm like, wow, I've never seen anything like that before. That's really cool.
Yeah, he's a dad, and he's also. Oh, after you.
Yeah, I was just saying, it gets weird hearing like I'm 21, and then I think to myself, I'm like, well, I'm still young, and I'm 27. I just turned 27 2 months ago. So
okay.
And I think about working out here. I started working here when I just turned 20. So
what? Oh, you've been here for 7. Okay, that's crazy.
Time flies by when you're not paying attention. When you got so much other stuff in your life going on, you don't realize how quick it goes by. And especially now with the kid, it's like my son's gonna be 2. No, it's not scary, dude. That's just life. You gotta enjoy it as much as you can. But I gotta go in here and check
Vidigon.
So I'll talk to you guys later if y'all still in here.
All right. Vidigon, how you doing?
What up, guys?
How's life been, Vidigon?
Man, it's good. Vidigon.
Oh, Vidigon.
That's the true pronunciation, yeah. Vidigon.
My memory's so bad. Everything's went down ever since my sleep went down. My memory sucks. My emotional control. Butterballs gets me way more irritated now than he used to. He used to never get me mad, but now I know he can he knows how to psychologically like irritate somebody. And it used to not bother me, but it gets me so mad now.
Is Beatable only a viewer, or do you know him like as a friend, like online or something like that?
No. He just, when I first started streaming, he came in, and we had this one like stream sniper whose name was Betaball, and I always thought it was him, but he tells me it's not him. But that guy was one of my first stream snipers, like from early 2023. I don't know if it is him or not, but he tells me it's not, but I feel like it is. But what you guys been up to? Anything exciting? Like, how's work going?
It's working right now, man. I got
What do you do?
4 hours left. What do you do, Vidigon? I work in business intelligence.
Okay. That sounds intelligent.
It's like project management, business intelligence, IT management. I wear a lot of hats right now, but
Wow. You're a busy man.
I'm ready to replace that 9 to 5 with something I'm actually working on a retail store right now. I have an LLC for it. The Item Emporium is what it's called. I'd like to start selling, do something a little less. I've been doing this for like 7 years now, 8 years, and it pays very well, but people come to you with their problems daily, and the only problems I really want to solve are friends and families. So
yeah, I don't blame you.
Really,
I don't blame you at all. Like, being out there, like, having to deal with people, it takes so much like mental tolls on you. It takes such a mental toll on you. And yeah, working for yourself will be so much better. So much better.
Especially when people don't do what they say they'll do. That's probably the worst thing. You're waiting on people to give.
Oh my God.
Information transfers, and it's just like.
Yeah, everybody's unreliable nowadays. Nobody has like any self-respect or decency. Like back in the 90s, back in like the 1900s, people were reliable. Nowadays, they think that you're on their time, and it's just. That's why I'm gonna have to do something like lawn. I couldn't work a job dealing with people like online or IT, because people probably scream at you or yell at you, or I know other people.
No, not at all. I mean, the boss said like I'm basically one layer below the CFO.
Oh really?
No one's raising their voice at that. Yeah, no one's raising their voice like that.
Yeah.
That would be insane.
I mean, I don't even know if they get to talk to you though.
Oh yeah, they get to talk to me all the time.
Really?
I'm like, yeah, we'll have impromptu calls, set up meetings, 2, 3, 4 times a week if we have to. But usually I like to gather requirements and then complete something quickly, with it being like 99% accurate. What I mean by that is I give you everything you asked for, everything you needed, and more. But I also let you know, like, there's more that we could do with this, and this is just kind of a stopping point for us on your request. But so it's like it's give and take. There's development. You know, you learn to work with people
Yeah.
and understand what they need. But it's just the thing that's probably the most annoying is people don't understand the level of detail and analysis that goes into preparing.
Yeah.
You don't want to rework. You want to do stuff right the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, they expect everything to just be handed to them like immediately.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
I've worked around people I used to like. I mean, the only time that I was like calling people was when I was doing like real estate and stuff. I would like have to meet up with them, and they were nice for the most part. But like when regarding like IT and like anything like that, people are just their patience is really wearing thin nowadays, like never before. People are more mad nowadays than ever, and I gotta respect people like you that are out there just grinding, putting up with people. At least you're in like a higher up position, though. I mean,
I appreciate
like,
that, man. I don't even go, like, I work remotely, and like starting out, I had to go in. I was driving 70 miles a day, 32 miles
oh,
one way, 32 miles back.
oh my God.
And then 5 miles to the gym. But yeah, man, like 70 miles a day.
In the same day?
In the same day, yeah, 70 miles a day, gym, go home. I mean, it was,
That's a
but
grind.
At that time, I had to go in every single day, and there were directors who always got to work from home on Monday. So my goal was, all right, I'm coming out of college. This was like, this was years ago. I don't know how. Let me see. This was years ago. So I'm coming out of college, and then I get hired. I didn't even I literally spent a bunch of time memorizing quizzes for structured query language and getting familiar with like different business intelligence tools like Tableau, Power BI. So I took multiple courses, tried to memorize as much as I could. Had my first interview out of college, and then they hired me saying that I needed to know SQL and Tableau. And when they actually tested me, they ended up using a quiz one of the quizzes that I memorized. So the SQL was really like I just basically circled all the answers because that was like obvious.
That must have been such a relief.
Yeah, and then the other piece of it, there's a bunch of other people who were candidates, and then they compare. So what I really do is I create visualizations. So I take data. It could be on vehicles, it could be on people, it could be personal information, it could be any type of information, and I turn it into analysis year over year. It could be profit and loss. It could be registrations for cars and which
wow. So you do all the above.
Dealerships, dealers, like any data analysis that you really, data science, as it is, diagnostics, descriptive analysis, predictive, prescriptive analysis, the 4 pillars of data science, really. That's
Dang.
Really my, dude, I love data science. I really want to fucking get into it when I get older. Oh my God. Do it. Statistical analysis and process efficiency improvement. That is, it gives you, when you start to work on problems a lot, it starts to help you look at the way you handle problems in general. And like life becomes, I'm not going to say easy, it just becomes more, when you're within the bounds of society, it becomes more predictable so that you can start to make better plans. And
yeah, it's like you can just, it's like hindsight type thing because you've already went through it and stuff. So you already know.
It's root cause analysis, like you say. It's hindsight because you've gone through the steps to look at the problem. It's almost like a story. You know how a story has subjects, different characters, turning points.
Yeah.
So the story turns a different way. Climbing, rising action, falling action, climax. Yeah. These are all aspects of a story, and they're aspects of a problem. There's ways to get to. You can turn a problem around. There's people who are involved with the problem. There's bottlenecks. So if you see problems like stories, and then you work with data in a more like intuitive way, understanding what you're actually talking about, like looking at vehicles and their license plates and how they travel miles and distance, like all that stuff becomes more understandable because you're thinking about the wheels or the vehicle as opposed to the miles, you know, changing the perspective of how you think and process information. I'm talking a lot. Apologize, but
No, you're good. There's somebody else that does the exact same. The Vulcanized dude says he does the exact same thing as you.
Oh yeah, he said that in the chat. Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. How long you been?
Everyone that watches AP so sophisticated? That is not something I expected at all. Well,
I mean, yeah,
honestly, I can relate to you know a number of things like the chat, the way the chat flows. So there's people in the chat who are trolling you. I relate to that because I've streamed. You know, I'm not a big streamer, but I have 100K followers on Twitch.
Oh, nice.
I don't get a chat that moves. Like, there's no lifeblood because I don't build anything. I just play a game I want to play, jump on, and if you catch me and you end up seeing that, like, oh, this dude's, you know, like, I like to break things down, but I also like to, so like Marvel Rivals, I really had the most watchers when I was playing Smite. When I was playing Smite, people were like, because I was the positive guy. Everybody else was like, you know, really flaming each other. And there's nothing wrong with flame. Like, I can be that guy where I have done that. I've done it in Marvel Rivals recently. Even if I sound quote unquote sophisticated, but like, I can be upset, you know, just like a normal human can be. But I try to look at teams like, I have thousands of hours on Roadhog, right, just alone. And as a tank that has to dip out, previously had to flank or may have to sit back a little bit to pull people to us, it started to get me to focus on what is happening to my teammates. So, you know, when I'm actually working as a business intelligence head, that the way I deal with people, like, games are really important to me. Games are my passion. So I work that into the way I work with people because I know how teams, like, I recruited for Overwatch and I ended up in one SR outside of the top 500. Oof. And the only reason I didn't make it was because my fucking, so, you know, at that time we had 66 and it was like Reinhardt or whatever, and you'd have some like off tank or maybe a double shield.
Yeah, it was like Reinhardt, Diva.
Yup.
That was like probably the main one.
I could play any of the tanks. I could really flex anywhere. But I'd ask people. The first question was, "What are you? Like, are you a DPS? Are you a tank? Are you this?" And when someone says I play anything, I would either kick them out of my chat. Like, I was very cold back then. I needed one answer. If you tell me anything, I knew you were one of those people that just says you flex. And you might be good, but I need somebody who says I'm a tank at heart. I know I'm a tank at heart, right? I can take the aggression of others. I love, like Brawlhalla, you know, 2-on-1. If my teammate dies, that emboldens me. That strengthens me. Yeah. To, you know what I mean? It's
just make smarter decisions.
Competition. Yeah.
Yeah, like when you're a tank, it's like you gotta perfectly balance between like getting aggressive and then obviously knowing when to, you know, go back and stop.
What's going on with my team? I'm not supporting so much like a support would, but I'm still supporting you and trying to make you succeed. I want you to have more kills than I do. While I might have most of the kills a lot of the time, or hit MVP, like, that's not my aim. My aim is to uplift you, you know, my teammates, so that if your damage, you know, if you were having a problem, it's a reason. It's because the other DPS is denying your angle. It's because the other DPS is tracking your ult. It's because the other strategist or the healer is tracking your ult. The tank is creating opportunity for his team. So I think about daily just the inner intricacies of things. That's why I'm so long-winded. I really care about the details, and so to go back to what Bert said, when I watch you play on Twitch, when I watch you,
God,
TikTok,
Yo,
ApSlayz, you wanna hit me, bro?
who is it?
You was sparing, bro. Like, you and me, bro.
Where you at? Who is it?
I can go to America, bro.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna spend $2,000 to come over here?
Yeah, bro.
Florida?
Yeah. Like, friendly fire, you know?
I'm down. When you coming over?
Alright.
Street
You
fight.
know, man?
Street fight.
Yeah, we can do a street fight.
Nah, I don't know if I can do it right now. Like, I would have to wait like a couple months till my hands healed up, cause my backhand is 100% fractured somehow. Like,
Yo, bro.
I would have to like either body slam, or if I did get into a fight, like it would bust my hand up so much more. But you don't sound like you're that big of a piece of crap. You sound like more you're just messing around. But yeah, like the thing is like when you think about stuff, I feel like that deep, because like I know you're a deep thinker, and I'm the same way. It's like it's positive in a lot of aspects, but then like you sometimes will take things like the wrong way if you just keep thinking about things too deep. Cause yeah, I mean I'm kind of the same way with that. What?
That was a good. No, dude, that was a good point. I've actually, and even recently, like within the last, I'm gonna say 6 months, I was just telling my girl this the other day. I was like, I've really been working on becoming less adversarial because, you know, growing up, I used to have the big people from the school. They'd follow me home. They try to see if I was really living where I said I was living. Like the administration, people would talk. You know, that's so and so. Administration, adults, which is illegal at that time. So I would always be in, you know, these kind of like weird scenarios, and it was because I had color to my skin in a district that wasn't used to having, and especially somebody who could, you know, speak without butter.
You blood, bro? What's up, butterball?
So they were just like racist pieces of crap.
Man, I mean, it was like relax. It was like I'm a young individual. It's like I'm not like a.
Debatable, what's with the long face?
Sorry, I just had to say that.
Are you a ginger, bro? I'm just asking. I'm just curious.
Oh, mate? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where you from? You from the US?
Yeah.
Wait, where are you from? Some flower. Where are you from?
Yeah. I live in Germany, bro.
Okay.
How is it? How is it right now?
In Germany? Bro, it's ass, bro. It's so ass. I hate fucking. Nah, I don't hate it, bro. But it's like boring, you know.
Is the weather nice at least? I know Germany's really pretty.
Yeah, I mean, kinda. Not gonna lie, the weather is like, you know what I'm saying, it's weird, bro. It's like, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's like ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's from Rocket League.
Yeah. If it's Rocket League, then it's really bad. But the food for sure is better over there. I guarantee. If I was born in Europe, I probably wouldn't have this congestion stuff. They put so much junk in our food today, and I fell victim to it because I was eating literally straight just junk food for like 3 years. So that's probably why this all happened. But I know in EU they have very strict laws about what they put in their food.
Yeah, that's kind of, yeah, that's true actually, yeah. We have good food. But in the US, it's not like, it's just junk food, bro.
Yes.
Mush.
Wait, that's crazy.
It's literally probably They like try to shove like 90% junk food in your face at the grocery store, and then you gotta like go on the way back to find the healthy stuff. Because I feel like they're trying to make everybody fat.
They want you fat. They want you sick. They want to be able to. I mean, that's literally the pharmaceutical.
Yes.
Damn.
That's
That's not cool, bro. That's not cool.
That's a big money. That's a money. Infinite money tree. If you can get fat people here, it's a money tree.
You guys know what happened with Ecolab for COVID?
No, I didn't.
NIH. So Fauci, he actually, you know how Senator what's his name, Rand Paul? He was like the biggest, dissenter for the vaccine because he was constantly having Fauci in these hearings, and he's like, dude, you are funding the NIH, National Institute of Health, is funding gain of function research. You should be in jail right now. He was saying this years ago, bro, like at the start of everything. And there were other people who knew Fauci that knew he was already I think he was a part of gain of function research for Ebola. This dude made Ebola a better disease. And we know what Ebola targets. And you guys know what happened with Margaret Sanger. Margaret Sanger over in, she created Planned Parenthood. And
Oh.
Wait. I'm so sorry to interrupt, bro. I'm so sorry to interrupt. But wait, what is Anne's profile picture?
It's a fucking awesome image.
What is that, bro?
I didn't even see it. Oh wow!
What the
That's his babies. I think she's pregnant.
That's shit right there.
No,
I actually do. I've wanted to ask this to AP for like months, dude. I know I've tried to say this in chat every like day almost. But AP. Like I know that like you stream on what Twitch and TikTok at the same time, right? And that's why you try to be careful with what you say. Is that why you do that or something like that? I mean, regardless, like
No, like in the beginning of streaming, like I naturally wasn't somebody that like ever swore or like would say anything that was like bad, and then I multiply that times also knowing if I say anything, my whole Twitch thing will be destroyed. So I made sure that I never really say anything bad. So I just always played it safe, and I feel like if you can build a family-friendly community, then it'll just be better in the long run. Like Ice Speed cusses a lot, but it's like it's still like it's honestly almost like family-friendly still, but he just cusses. Like he doesn't do anything else bad besides just cussing.
To be honest, bro, that's a great take, because while I was streaming, and I never ever became nearly had as much as you, but while I was streaming, I noticed that if I ever cussed, I would lose viewers.
Really?
The moment that I cussed, the moment that I was playing Conan one day, and I know that like why would you stream that, right? But I did have people watching it, and it was like like 10, 15 people, bro. As soon as I cussed, it was like 2.
Seriously.
Oh man, nice to meet you guys. I gotta go.
Yeah, nice seeing you. Hope you have a great day.
Got you.
Thank you guys.
Yes, sir.
But
It's
AP,
Vidigon, guys. Chill.
When you're doing your like toxic 1v1s, I'll hear like some dude in chat will be like, oh bro, fuck you AP, and I'll see you like there'll be like a big like smile on your face, but you will hold back, and I'm like, dude, I can see you wanna swear so bad like every time something happens.
I mean, when I was like at my peak, when I was like late 20, I think it was late 2023, and we were doing Talk to 1v1s, people cussed me out or whatever. I'm like, you're providing me or providing people entertainment. You're helping me like come out with like content pretty much by 1v1ing me, so you're kind of helping me out. So I'm not gonna like freak out if you cuss me out or say anything, because if the more toxic you are to me, honestly, the more people like it. So it's like I'll let you just cuss me out or whatever, because you're 1v1ing me, you're providing me a way of entertainment for people. So I didn't really care that much.
You what's up, beautiful?
What?
Pain Olympics and watch it on stream.
Oh my God.
Right now, beautiful?
Yeah, I've already seen it. Beta Ball probably was in it. Were you in the Pain Olympics?
Oh hell.
Yeah,
no.
he knows he was. That was
I think his internet cut out again.
That was that old shit. That's that dark stuff.
yeah. Some kid showed me that in middle school and scarred me for life.
Yeah.
Saw some dude slide in a butter knife or something inside his like blank, and I'm like, what the heck am I watching?
Yeah, I know exactly.
It's so disgusting. There's some weird, like I think that I'm weird, but then I think about how weird some people are. I'm like, there's people that literally like will pay people to send farts in a jar so they can smell it. Like,
Man.
there's people that are so weird. People that literally pay for foot pictures. I could never ever do anything like that. Like Beta Ball, I always knew Beta Ball always was a good troll. I always knew he was like, I knew he wasn't a bad person. He's just somebody that knows how to get into your mind. That's why I always kept on banning him. But there's just some trolls that are just literally like, when they say that they want you to kill yourself, they literally want you to kill yourself.
I mean it. Yeah.
So
That's part of the thing that kind of like turned me off to streaming, man. And like with my personality, it's difficult unless I'm doing something that people want to learn. And I feel like that's where my specialty really is like, or my community would be, is like people who want to get deep deep into whatever they're playing. Like I'm the person that would do that with you. Play, you know. I like to succeed in everything I do, so
Right.
the details matter. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm too competitive for a lot of things. I take things way too serious, and it's like
man.
it's.
I'm literally right with you. I really am. Tekken, dude. Tekken. I was top 20 with Eddie Gordo, and that was back in like Tekken Tag. But I use King. I use all these different people. Man, I went to this is what turned me off. Right. I was in a tournament. Won the tournament, got all the way to the end, and then
Was it for money?
Yes.
Oh wow.
And so I got to the end, and then I never lost. Like I beat everybody without losing, and then this person that I had already beaten, they gave this dude a second chance because I guess he was like a previous tournament winner or something stupid like that, and I'm like, he lost like multiple rounds. I won the game. What am I having to play another person for? It just totally shocked me, and ended up losing that game. It was like, oh my gosh. And yeah,
I mean, some people have like 12 hours a day to just play the game all day. You probably weren't playing the game stinking 20 hours a day.
No, I beat his ass though. But then like,
Oh.
I won. You know, I was shocked. I beat his ass, and then they said, all right, tournament's over, and then somebody came from the back and was like, yo, let's let him run it back because this guy's the champion.
Seriously?
Said it. Yeah, seriously. I was like, wait, what?
He probably knew that. He probably had like the inside scoop or something.
Dude. I was like, this shit is fake. Fuck that. I was doing Call of Duty tournaments too, man. Like,
hey, Mr. Ball, you're telling me get up 5 feet, sexy. Is that what I'm?
You're cutting out. What'd you say?
not a little bit.
Yeah, you cut out.
Are you telling me beat sexy?
Mine or yours? Are my feet?
You like feet? You know the
No,
sexual attraction.
I don't like them.
Because of the arch.
It's the arch? Why would you know that?
Because I love feet, dude.
What arch? Between the leg and the foot? The top of the foot?
No, the arch of the foot, like the part at the bottom.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, that's what's hot.
Why?
It's the shit I get into, bro. Yeah, it's hot.
Do you actually pay for it?
No, I don't pay. I've got a wife. I just fucking rub my dick on hers.
Does she have a good arch?
Dude, I want fucking Venable to talk forever, dude.
This is why you gotta start streaming. This is why you gotta start streaming on TikTok, Beta Ball.
She's got badass feet, dude.
She got Donald Duck feet or Goofy feet, whatever.
Yeah.
Now you gotta start streaming on TikTok.
I might do it on
I would literally watch you. I won't stream anymore. I would literally just like watch you. Cause I feel like you would just say some like really just like the feet things. I feel like you'd say something that would go viral, and like you'd be like an Asmongold or something.
Hey,
Nah, dude, Asmongold, he wouldn't look like that. Asmongold looks crazy.
He looks crusty. He's a little crusty.
Asmongold.
I saw this disgusting post. It was, I don't know if anybody saw it, but it was like he like would wipe his blood on the wall because his like he had like all of his teeth missing and they were like his gums were bleeding, so he would like put his hand in his mouth and just like wiped all the blood on his wall, and then it showed like a picture of like 10,000 like blood screeches or whatever. I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, I knew you were kind of gross, but and he's like a multi-millionaire. He literally makes he gets like 40,000. I saw him at 48,000 viewers. He's making at least 500K a month. Like, probably 200 to 300K actually. Well, he was going like viral at that point. He had like a post that got like 30 something million views on X. And he said, what did he? Oh, he said he said the woke stuff, or no, he said if your parents let you transition, then they have mental illnesses or something, and it got like either 13 million or like 30 million views, and I'm like, wow, that is a lot of viewers. 48,000.
You gotta be willing to say some inflaming shit to really make it.
Yeah, like and it's like either you're gonna get canceled or you're going to probably pretty much blow up. I'm surprised Twitch didn't ban him for that because they used to be very, very strict on what you said about the LGBTQ or whatever. Now he's saying like whatever about it. So maybe they're relaxing. But I used to think he was like a little bit weird, but then I started watching him and I thought he was pretty funny. I don't know if you guys think he's funny, but
Yeah, like he's definitely, he's definitely funny, and I think he makes a good use of an editor as well. Like
right.
his YouTube.
Oh my God.
I think that it's.
He's got it down. He's got it down to like he knows the strat. He's got it good now. And he's himself. Like he'll literally show like dead rats in his room. He'll show like random like moldy just like corners in his room. And like I respect it. I'm like, if you're gonna be yourself on stream and you're gonna show everybody that you're musty and stinky, like I completely respect it. That you're yourself. I prefer people to just be themselves on stream than just fake. If you know what I mean.
Right. Yep.
So like for sure, I definitely played into a character like in 2023, but it also was myself. I'm the one that is thinking of these things. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like people say I'm playing into a character, which no, that's just who I am. That's just what I want to do. I'm the one thinking of these things. So they can say I'm playing into a character, but I'm the one thinking of these things. And like I can't like be that anymore because I just don't sleep good. So now I'm just literally just mad the whole time, angry. So it just kind of does suck. But hope you guys are at least sleep. I know Vidigon sleeps like a baby if he's doing all this stuff.
Bro, man, I go downstairs. I look at that couch after I'm working and it's game for the night. Look at the lady, and and sometimes I pass out on that couch and wake up, 2-3 o'clock. Go up to the man. It's. Now, granted, when I went to college, I got there was black mold all over there. So
that's not good for
I
you.
left college with a ton of allergies, trees and all that other stuff. But they actually don't bother me. Most of the time, I can't. I'm kind of like you, where if I breathe through one nostril, there's a good chance that one of them's closed.
Really?
But
So it's closed for you?
If that happens, the other one is perfectly clear.
Okay.
They're never both, unless if I'm laying down and it's like dust. Dust is the worst. I think the main thing for me is just dust. Like I would love to get some purifiers and like some industrial motherfuckers to really fucking clear it up. But I have a ton of spider plants growing because it was supposedly clear the air around you. But
Have you got allergy tested?
oh yeah.
And nothing?
Yep. No, I had allergies to dust. I had allergies to grass, trees, and all this other stuff. I'm like, there's no way I'm allergic to this. You know what I mean? Like, I guess I am because of the black mold that I came in contact with. But when I step outside, it doesn't flare up. Like, nothing happens to me.
Well, at least you had like an answer. At least you knew like you had an allergy though. Like when I got allergy tested, it literally was like nothing came back because I was hoping so bad that it was gonna be like gluten allergy or dust mite allergy or something. Nothing came back, and I'm like, well, can't really fix this. Don't even have an allergy.
I just accepted it. I didn't go through any of the like the septoplasty or because they were talking about going in there and burning something down in my note, like in the.
I think it was a turbinates. That's what.
Yeah.
That's what
they
I
were
had.
talking about doing that, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm basically probably you before, with probably like less of a. I don't know if you had a deviated septum, but mine might be less so. Where so I'm not really having that problem.
Yeah, mine was very, very slightly deviated, but the turbinates were so swollen that he was like, you gotta get the turbinate reduction. I'm like, at that point, because I knew about the ENS thing. Like, did you hear about the ENS stuff or nah? The empty nose syndrome.
Oh no, yes. Suicide.
Yeah, it's like it has like a 90% suicide rate, and I'm like, if I get this, I don't even give a crap. I'm gonna just freaking do it. But the guy that I got it The guy that did it was he was like the president of otolaryngology in California, Utah, like 4 different states. He had like 20 different degrees. So I'm like, if this guy messes up, I almost think it deserved to have ENS or something, because this is the one guy that should not mess up.
Should be able
He's got
to.
every single degree in the world.
Yeah.
And he ended up, being very conservative with it, if that's the right word, and just not taking a lot of, stuff out, thankfully. But it just didn't do anything. It ended up going back. So I'm just like,
Have you tried those magnets that pull out your pull your nose open?
Yep. Tried that. Tried just regular just nose things, or like the just opens up. I forget what they're called. They're right here. The breathe right strips. Tried those. Nothing.
I think it's as you say though, or have said in the past. It's really about the diet. Like,
Yeah.
The diet,
Yeah, I
like,
do remember you,
can't
Fabris.
eat
Yeah, sorry,
What's
what?
that?
Somebody asked if I remember them. I said, yeah, I do. Yeah, like, it's just weird because I don't even know what, like, I've taken so many things out of my diet. I've taken sugar out, I've taken gluten. It's like my diet is so limited now, and it still is
Are you always
congested.
hydrated
It's
with
weird.
water?
Not really. I've been drinking a lot more
I
water,
was saying,
but
I mean, mucus, bro. Because that's the thing. If you're not hydrated, your mucus concentration is going to be high as hell.
yeah.
And
Yeah. Well, this is the weird thing. It's like I got a CT scan or some type of scan, and they looked into my okay. You want to do that, do you? Sorry, I'm in a chess match. And it was completely empty. Like there was not a single bit of mucus in my whole entire thing. It's literally just
scan of your what part of your brain?
No, they just scan the inside of my skeletal like structure of my like face, and it would show if the turbinates are big or if you had a deviated septum, and it also would show if wait 1 second, just gotta figure this guy out. I'm playing chess. I'll just move that over there. And
if you had to choose Sydney Sweeney or Madeline Klein, go.
I don't even know what Madeline Klein looks like, so I'll have to choose Sweeney.
Type her in. It's a good question.
Wait, this guy already moved? Alright. Here, 1 second.
You know her. She's from that, what is it, Outer Banks.
Oh, then definitely Sydney Sweeney. Let me look her up, though. Yeah, definitely Sydney Sweeney.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah, Outer Banks, like, I've never even watched it. I don't even know what it's about. Is it good?
I don't know. My wife watches it.
Oh, okay. We could take, I mean, you're going to give me this free thing? Okay, I'll take that. Oh, okay. I see what you did there. Well, then I just lost. Took a queen. I took his knight, and he got my queen.
Dang.
Very smart. Oh my god. I guess chess is an IQ game. My IQ is like horrible. Apparently.
The thing with chess is just constant memorization of the different patterns, and then knowing which openings you're more comfortable with. It's like if you're playing a MOBA and you choose a champion and they are a certain way. With chess, it's just knowing. There's not different characters to pick. There's different openings to use. That's really what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, do I want to play? Am I going to play tank? Am I going to play more defensive? Am I going to be more offensive? And how would you be more offensive? Pins are going to be more important. You're going to want to make sure you always pin down targets, or if your target's pinned down, or if your piece is pinned down, answering that pin. Beta Ball actually did that in your match against him. He when he brought his queen out and he had his side two, he basically had 2 pins going. One with his rook and one was with his queen, I believe, or the bishop. I can't remember exactly, but he was trying to employ a lot of pins against you, and that was his goal. So if you don't recognize the pins as they're happening, or that they can happen, that's
I'm not
when
even giving it to him.
blindsided.
Yeah. Oh god, I hate chess so freaking much. I'm not even gonna give him the win. Sorry, Valkenaz. God, I hate chess so freaking much.
I feel it, bro. Do you read any books on it, or like?
I've tried looking at so many stinking videos. I've watched probably 50 hours worth of chess. I still suck at it. I hate it so much. I need one of those Neuralink chips.
Dude,
or something.
No. Go to ChatGPT. Here's what you can do. ChatGPT helps in a lot of instances, like especially for my work, and if you want to code in Python or anything, learn anything. ChatGPT is becoming way more equipped to help you. But I would ask ChatGPT. I'd say,
Yeah, GG.
It's prompt engineering. I'd say you are a chess master, so that's giving it the role. Then it's saying, provide me or rank the 10 best openers based on rate of success, and ChatGPT will scrape the web for current data on which openers are used more often. And then you can look into each of those openers, and instead of like watching a bunch of videos maybe on all sorts of topics, you can focus on just learning the best opener for you, or a couple of openers, and recognizing that. And eventually you'll be able to open up and know where the game is going to go, how it's going to generally end up after, opening so much that way.
Yeah, I mean, they have like Stockfish, which is like, you know what Stockfish is, right?
Is that an opening?
No, it's pretty much just AI, and it's the best AI in the whole world. And like no professional can even come close to it. Like Stockfish knows it can beat any professional, and it won't even be close. And it'll show you like exactly what the best move is, what the best everything. I've tried all that stupidity, and like it's just not for me. I'm more just into FPS, just brain dead, run and gun.
That's not brain dead.
Zero IQ.
That's not brain dead at all. Well, the thing about FPS is execution. It's planning, execution, anticipation, all those elements, and clearly that's a muscle you flex more than the other, which is pattern recognition. Chess is all about pattern recognition and memorization of those patterns for perspective on what will happen, whereas FPS is like a holistic view of battle, because you're having to take into account angles and elements that go beyond just paper. It's dimensional, I wouldn't say it's brain dead at all.
But it's like if I had to be if I had to be a professional at one game, like best in the world, it would be chess. Like if I could literally be Magnus Carlsen, yeah, I love how they're like professional, how they dress up in like dress shirts. They're like very professional. It's like you go into a Valorant VCT pro lobby or a pro match, it's gonna stink like a literal skunk. Like you go to chess, you have these very sophisticated, like intelligent people. You think of FPS, you could literally be like a 50 IQ like rat and kill everybody. Like it's just like when I lose in chess and when I'm like 300 elo, I feel like I'm like literally 40 IQ, 50 IQ. It's just irritating.
How do you feel about? Let me ask you this: how do you feel about casino gambling in real life? Let me ask you that.
I've never done it. To be honest, I don't even know, like, my luck's not good enough for sure. So I don't think I would win. But, I mean, I know people that have definitely won. Not me, though. Won't happen. I could go in with $1 million and I'd probably not even come out with one.
Dude, if you had $1 million and you went into a casino, they'd kick you out before you had a chance to take their money, because like that's why you don't really see, like, for example, take roulette. Roulette is probably the best one to play if you can find a wheel that has one green slot, so a European wheel, even an American wheel that isn't a triple green slot wheel. But roulette is probably the easiest thing to win on. Like I've made $1,000 in 1 minute on multiple occasions, just walking, like just basically, and it was kind of like what I was explaining when you were doing Ride the Bus. You know, red and black. So you have basically for the roulette wheel, based on the number of green slots there are, it lowers your chance from 50-50. But red and black, based on the, there's the same number of reds and blacks, either 1, 2, or 3 greens. If there's 1 green, you have like a 49% chance of getting either red or black. If you have 2, it's like 48ish, or 3 I think is like 45. So the casinos that have 3 green slots are really trying to win, and take your money. But in Las Vegas, dude, you can go to the high roller tables, and the minimum bet is going to be $150. But there's less. I think they have European wheels in the high roller rooms. That's what I had read. And when you go in there, if you come with like say 40 grand, you put down 150, go for red. It's black, so you lose 150. Put down red again, you lose 150. Put down red again, you lose 150. You want to lose as many as possible, because the reality is, if you lose 6 or 7 in a row, sure, you could. The same chance of 47% is going to happen next turn. You could still lose again, but there's another question here statistically that needs to be answered, and that's how many times will you lose in a row? What are the odds that I lose when given the choice between a red, black, or green?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so if you lose six or 7 times in a row and you've done the minimum bet, you've only lost about,
a low amount.
1,000 grand. A grand. But if you came in there with 40 grand, you lost that 1 grand. You've had a run of 6 blacks. You're going red.
Yeah.
All right. On the 7th one, I'm gonna do 5 grand.
Yeah.
And when you win, you get 10 grand. And if you lose, granted, you could lose all your money that way. That's called progressive gambling. But if the minimum bet, if you just doubled it every time, that's true progressive gambling. If you just double every time you lose, then you'll lose all your money. But if you sit at minimum bet, establish a run, then you can potentially come out with, that big wayfall, and then you're getting your ass out of there. You win one time, you won 5 grand, you have a profit of like 4K. Get the fuck out of the casino. Those guys are defense contractors. They have the best security system. They know who you are when you walk in from the parking lot. Don't stay there too long. Just get the fuck out. Go to the next casino. In Las Vegas, they will call on you and tell other casinos that you are coming. So
seriously,
that's probably that is the hardest place to do what I'm talking about. But if you do, you have like a.
I feel like you got to just know like the top people to have like a fair everything.
Yeah, the house is definitely set up to.
Because I've seen a lot of videos where people will win a lot of money and then they somehow will be like, well, we're not going to be able to give that to you because of this and this. Mm-hmm. Like, it's like they want you to gamble and lose all your money, but you're not allowed to come in and win anything.
Yeah, you can't win a lot.
Speaking of gambling, AP, if you had to bet your dick and balls on a game, what game would it be, and how much money would it have to be on the other end? Like, if you were like
to win,
you lost. If you lost, your dick and balls were gone, right? But if you won, how much money would you have to be getting? Like, what would make it worth it? And what game would you play for it?
Who am I playing? Am I playing against one of the best players in the whole world, or is it just a random person?
Well, no, I'm just talking like anything.
Like a video game? Like a video game that I can beat?
Whatever. Anything, yeah, any game. What amount of money would have to be enough for you to say, yeah, if I lose, I'm cool with giving up my dick and balls?
Damn.
It just depends who I'm playing against. If I'm playing against some noob, I mean, probably Valorant. I feel like I can beat. I'm already top 1% in the world. I'm already on the leaderboard. I can beat already 99% of people in Valorant, but it's like you give me that professional top 5. If I get matched against like 10s or something, I'm like, okay, just get the scissors out, because I'm not gonna win. But if it's some noob, then I would do it for $1 billion. I'd say a
Okay,
billion.
so like a billion would be enough for you to say, okay, yeah, I'll put them on the line.
So I gotta cut the D off. I can't just do the B's.
No, it's gotta be all of it. Manhood, gone.
I'm killing myself.
Get it all.
You're becoming a eunuch. You're becoming a eunuch.
No, the bet realistically, the bet is either I'm getting $1 billion or I'm killing myself. Because I'm 100% killing myself
Well,
if that
okay.
got cut off.
So we've got to change. Hold on, we got to change the parameters because then we're talking like I've got to restrain you, or like there's got to be something that keeps you from going back and killing yourself.
So you're making me live with this. So like I have to live like this. Like pretty much. I can't kill myself. I have to just live with just nothing. Just like a little hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know what? Unfortunately, like when you step, like as you walk, there'll be material leaking out of that.
Yes.
So then it'll be a smell. That's actually like in ancient China, that was a big problem for eunuchs. They knew that the eunuch was coming because of one, his walk, and two, his smell.
They would cut it off?
I can tell you all about this. So they had these hooked weapons, hooked cutting. They're not scalpels. They're like think of like an animal's claw. It looks literally just like a bear's fucking claw, but metal. And they basically, what'll happen is a family will say, hey, my son, we don't have a lot of money. We'd like to apply to have our son be sent to the capital to work as a eunuch, which would be a huge honor for that son, but
You have to do that?
Obviously. Yeah, so because they don't want you in the capital, they're trying to protect that royal pussy. So
That's insane.
yeah, so they don't want any guys in there getting any of the wrong ideas and making political moves for females, to get more females. And actually, they tested the eunuch. They would test the eunuchs, try to see if they could get them to get a boner or something. It would indicate that there was a failure, and like
There's a whole science to it.
There's a whole science to that shit. Yeah.
What's up, AP?
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
Silly, how you doing?
I'm alright.
How's life been treating you?
Terrible.
How come?
To be honest, terrible. Just no routine in life, to be honest. I'm just, like, not doing anything right now. So I'm just, like...
I mean, how old are you? I mean, you're only in your 20s.
Yeah, I'm 22.
Trust me, I'm restarting right now too. So we're kind of in the same boat.
Yeah, that's how... Like, literally, just, like, recently, everything feels like it's just,
like every day's the
just
same.
Yeah, that, and then everything else is just all, like, coming down. Like, I just got permanently banned somehow on TikTok. I don't know even how.
Permanently?
Yeah. I, like, submitted appeals. I don't even know how. I just do music on TikTok. Like, and I was starting to grow, like, a decent following, and then all of a sudden, my account got perma-banned. And then also, like, RL just makes me so angry.
Yeah.
It's, like, totally messes with, like, my...
Dude, I played RL, man. I feel you on that. Like, I'm not nearly as good as you guys are, but I honestly, I played it, and as soon as I started getting into, like, the air mech shit, I was able to get up to the ball.
Other people make me so angry.
Oh, are you doing 2v2?
Yeah. And ones too. The O1s is, I don't know. It's just
What, them just being
people get under my
toxic?
skin. Yeah. It's just like that, and like I reached. So AP, do you remember when we 1v1 like a really really long time ago? I don't know if you remember. I had a GC tag.
You must have been one of my
and I
first
was, like,
ones.
Yeah, it was a super long time ago. Anyways, I kept playing, so continuing on years from there, and I reached SSL once, and I got
In
a
what?
tag from,
In twos?
twos, yeah.
Wow.
And then I got a tag for the season because I won the 10 games, and then like sometimes I would use it. I'm like GC1 now, like I'm
Wow.
not good.
That's pretty good.
But I would
That's
use
how-
my tag sometimes, and then people would just be like, "Oh, boost boosted, like fake and stuff, and just stuff like that too, like pissed me off. I don't know.
They're probably jealous. But it's like that's annoying about the whole TikTok thing. It's like you work so hard towards something, and then it's irritating when it's for no reason.
Yeah,
That's the worst part.
I wonder if my account got hacked.
Dude, TikTok is. You know what's unfortunate about them? If you try to sell TikTok like as a seller, have you guys ever tried that? Getting through TikTok Shop and either doing affiliate sales or selling your own materials, products?
I mean, I obviously kind of did that through TikTok Live, but not through the TikTok Shop.
Yeah, so the TikTok Shop, I started trying to sell, and I was getting money back from like the affiliate piece, but I was doing, like if you looked at my TikTok profile, you could see that my top videos, some of them are, I have some video, a lot of videos are game related, but then I have some kind of like ads there. And I was talking to their account managers, and they were like, "Yeah, if you are a certain type of seller, not an affiliate, we can actually pair you with premium purchasers on TikTok so that you have better sales." So they actually have the data to identify who's buying more, and then they'll purposefully send you those people's way.
Oh, really?
Ads on TikTok are the biggest. That's the biggest way to. I got most of my followers from international. Not U.S. That's unfortunate. It is what it is, but at the same time, they really loved the content that I was doing. So
yeah,
it is what it is. But
yeah, I mean, yeah, ads is definitely a huge market right now. And I had a lot of people like wanting to sponsor me and everything, but I'm like, if I start like doing sponsors and stuff, I just don't like the way it looks on stream. I've had people like when I was like first starting out, like when I was getting like 2,000 to 3,000 viewers, and I was on TikTok and everything, I had a lot of people offering like decent amounts of money for sponsorships, and I'm just like, this just isn't. It just doesn't look good. If you're like literally first thing, like doing sponsorships, I don't like the way it looks. Like no matter who you are. I've never done a sponsorship. I've never done anything like that because I'm like, I don't want to do this for the money. I want to do this because I enjoy it, and that's like a main reason why I'm not doing this anymore is because like I can't enjoy it because I can't be myself. Because it was never about the money. Like it just was. I just want to make people laugh, and I honestly just enjoyed it. But regarding you, silly, like. Yeah, it's like you work so hard towards something, and I mean, you can obviously build it back up, but maybe just the thing that sucks is TikTok is so good for like, if out of every social media, TikTok honestly does seem like the best one to become big at. Like X, you can still post and stuff on their Instagram, but TikTok, I feel like
OnlyFans stuff.
Right.
I feel like that's the only thing.
Yeah, that's definitely where it's at. And Instagram, a lot of people do that too. But how many followers?
I'm just so brainwashed into thinking like that was my only chance at getting recognition for music, and now that it's gone, I'm back to like just a bum. And
nah.
Do you have anything on SoundCloud or like other?
No, that was like my only thing. Like I was working on stuff, and it wasn't like crazy. I got banned at 97,000.
Wow.
So it wasn't like crazy, but it was like it was starting to be something.
It's definitely definitely a medium. Like same with me. Like I would say like you're starting to become like pretty big, probably about 1 million, 2 million. But if you're past 50K, almost 100K, that's definitely medium. Like you're getting up there. You can definitely start like marketing yourself and making money off of it. So like. Did they reject your appeal?
No, I'm still waiting. I submitted 2, but I don't know. I'm guessing it's just something. I don't know. Maybe it's a sign that I just need a restart in life right now and just.
No, they will false ban you a lot. Like TikTok, like they're very good with the appeals. Like, I'm not saying that they're going to unban it, but like they will if there is something that is a false ban. They will give your account back. It's happened to me like 100 times. People will lie and say the N-word on stream, and then my account will be like suspended or banned, and then I, tell them, they look through it and it gets unbanned. But when did you send the appeal?
Yesterday.
Yeah, it'll take about a day or two.
Yeah.
That's how long it took. That's how it took me. I mean, I had to appeal like literally. I'm not joking you, like 20 times. In my beginning, my first year streaming, I definitely was saying some crazy things on stream.
Wait. Is this beta? Is this the guy that does the tracker? Or no.
Yes.
Yeah. I did the stat tracker.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Dude, isn't that hard to do?
No, not at all. You copy paste.
This guy said he had like
pretty
some.
much usually all I would ever do.
He said he had some AI chat GPT thing like tracking it.
No, dude, that was all bullshit.
Okay.
I knew it was an algorithm because I knew it piss you off.
I had a feeling that was a lie. I'm like, there's no way they have an AI thing that tracks RL stats.
It sounded real though, right? Because I said that it used sound.
Yeah.
Explosion and
Yeah.
jumps and all that. Yeah.
He's like telling me, he's like, this is the newest software, came out in 2025, like, I'm paying $50 a month for it. I'm like, what? Whole time he's like, I don't even know if the stats are real. I feel like he just like probably just rambles and just like types random things. But it's still annoying.
So I used a little bit of like just intuition because if I was just watching your streams, they'd be legit, right? Like if I'm watching and seeing what's happening, I can keep them pretty accurate. And then if I was out checking stuff or doing whatever,
Yeah.
I'd just listen. I'd listen, and then if I saw like your goals, usually you, on average, like statistically, scored 3 ground goals to 1 aerial. So I would always kind of metric it like that. And then demos, you can hear demos, you can hear other stuff. So I would always just assume if you bitched after a demo sound, you got demoed, or if you did your like pot, and then there was a demo sound, and like you did the demo, so I count it for you.
So like whenever I would stream like bot, that was like a sound cue for a demo. You don't even need to look at the screen.
Like, yeah, I'll just sit there and listen. Yeah.
Well, you did do a good job trolling. I can't lie. Like obviously in the beginning, I was like, I could mess around with you. It did not bother me whatsoever. But as my sleep deteriorated and my mental health deteriorated, the paragraphs started getting me furious. Like they started getting me mad and just certain things because you know how to psychologically irritate people, obviously.
Yeah.
And it's like. And it's like, it's obviously more annoying when if you're getting into an argument with somebody, and I get less annoyed when somebody's screaming at me than when they're like being like sarcastic and like nice. Like that irritates me obviously like a lot more, and that's your like professionality, if that's even a word.
I use that at work all day.
You do that at work?
Yeah, I piss people off. I'm a quality control inspector, dude. My job is to make people mad. Tell them that they're doing something wrong.
But they probably are though.
Well, yeah, of course. I don't ever call anybody out for no reason, because then it makes me look like a dumbass.
So you're kind of like you're just like an inspector.
Yeah.
And you just make sure everything looks good.
I do structural and bridge steel inspection. Is what I do in welding inspections.
Yeah, like I knew you weren't a loser. Like I can read people really good. Like I knew you weren't a loser. That's why I kept banning you. I knew you were probably like a normal guy, but also a guy that is really good at annoying people. But because there's some, I already said this earlier. There's some trolls in here that literally want me to kill myself. I knew you probably weren't like that. But you definitely got me more irritated. Like some of it says.
I picked up your stream simply because I just get caught up at work, and then I found you on TikTok, and I was like, holy shit, this guy's funny. And I just started watching you. I was like, hey, I bet you this guy would get really fucking pissed off if I kept track of like his stats throughout stream. And so that just became a hobby.
Well, I guess now you're gonna have to find something else to do. But yeah, I mean,
I just watch anime or whatever.
You're definitely a part of the plot. You're definitely a part of the ApSlayz like stream plot. You're definitely a big part of it. There's no question about that. I mean, your work ethic, I can't lie, your work ethic's got to be good. Because you were there every single stinking day with these paragraphs. Every single day.
Yeah.
Like, you must have a crazy work. This guy must be like, you must be like smoking meth or something. to just be.
You know, you talk about having like ADHD and autism. Like I actually am diagnosed. I was diagnosed with autism, but it's not something that holds me back from doing anything. I have, you know, what's commonly referred to as high functioning. So it's not, you know, it's nothing crazy.
I mean, it's almost like a superpower.
My job. Huh?
It's almost like a superpower.
No, I wouldn't
Being
say
autistic.
that. I'm not one of those. I'm not one of those people. It's just it's really helpful in the work that I do because I'm really good at remembering numbers and shit. So that's one thing. If I see a number, taking like measurements and stuff out in the shop, that's something I've always been really good at doing. I think it's helped me out a lot as an inspector. But no, yeah, dude, your string's awesome.
So it would be so funny seeing Beta Ball come in like telling you mess this up, and then this guy's going back like posting paragraphs of the ground goals that I've shot. Like that's just hilarious. So, but it is exciting. It's awesome that you're having a kid though soon. Another kid, like that's exciting. You know, you're not like some loser bum, so I gotta respect it. You have a wife and kids, so. But that's why I would always be like, don't you have a son to take care of? Don't you have a son to take care of? If I really hated you, I will literally say, I hope your wife does this. I hope your son does this. I never say anything bad about your son. Never say anything bad about you. Because I would have 100%. If I really hated you, I would have said, I hope your whole family gets like BOMBED or something. But I wouldn't say that to you.
I always thought it was more of like kind of we yell at each other, kind of like an old couple.
Like locker room.
At the end of the night, when we're laying down in bed and we kind of turn over and we're like, I love you, and you say I love you too, and then we give each other a little smooch.
Yeah, that's actually pretty much exact. Yeah, it's like I would get mad at you, but then I would like get off stream, unban you like 2 minutes after the stream. Cause I'm like, yeah, he's not. I'm just mad. I'm honestly just mad. I don't even care about the paragraph, even though I do. It does get me mad, but the whole reason I banned you is because I'm just salty over the paragraph, and then I forgive you like literally right after. But I appreciate you guys for talking.
Yeah, I have one question really quick. I don't know how long you've been talking on here, but do you think you'll ever do a stream, just like a random stream, random day?
Probably not. No.
Prem got money on it.
You and Prem got money on it?
Yeah.
To be honest, if you're the one that says no, you're probably gonna be the one that's making money. What's the deadline? Is it like after 30 days, after a year?
Yeah, it's over under 30 days.
Oh no, I know I'm not. Are you the one that's saying no and New Prem saying yes?
Yeah.
Oh no,
No. I said yes. New Prem said no.
Oh no, I'm actually like literally done.
Bro, come on, dude.
Yes.
AP.
What if I sent you like $100,000? Would you keep streaming?
No, it's like I had a passion for this, and in the beginning I was really passionate about it. I had energy. I felt good. I could really be this character. And it was like 50% character, 50% me. And if I could have done that, I would have. Of course, I would have kept going. But at this point, I just don't like who I am on stream, and I don't like telling people to kill themselves. I don't like saying, "Oh, I hope your family's bombed" or something. It's just I just can't control myself. And like when Beta Ball said I have zero emotional regulation, that irritated me so bad. But I mean, it's kind of true. And I just. Sorry.
Are you still gonna be active on this Discord? Like, do you still like hang out with people and stuff, or no? Are you like?
I mean, I might pop in every once in a while, but regarding streams, it's like, yeah, it's cooked. I'm definitely done with it for good. I can't lie. So I hope you didn't bet a lot of money, Justin.
It's not that much, but you know, I don't know. I just feel like you might do it on a weekend or something like that when you got nothing to do. You know.
I really don't like who I am on stream.
Come on.
I really don't like who I am on stream. I'm sorry. Like it's like I watch my stream. I don't laugh at it at all. I used to watch my streams, and if I'm laughing at it, then I know that I like it. My streams, I haven't laughed at one of my streams in probably. I did have one stream like a month ago that I was laughing at, but every other one besides that, I don't even laugh at. I'm just like, yeah, I just am a piece of crap the whole time.
What is
I feel
that?
like the last. Sorry.
You're okay. Go ahead.
I feel like the last good stream was when you had like Rhodey, Moonkink, and Sizzy pop in. That shit was fire, dude. That was like top tier Rocket League content.
When was that?
Like, it was like after one of your breaks, and then you took another one. And
Lemons, thank you very much for the 23 months, bro. Yeah. Well, y'all are gonna be able to save some money. $5, $6 a
You're
month.
still on stream, man?
What?
I didn't know
You're still on stream?
Yeah, I've been streaming the whole time.
I wouldn't have said any half the shit I was talking about.
Oh, really? Oh, no,
Yeah,
who
it was
cares?
just way too. It's just long-winded.
Nah.
Like,
Who cares? This is the final one. I'm happy to be able to talk to you guys, and you're the people that gave me a place to be able to be entertaining. You gave me a platform. You watched me, and hopefully I made you guys laugh. I mean, I bled a lot. I was bleeding a lot, injured myself a lot. I don't know if people remember, but I literally cut this 1-inch thick piece of meat off my ankle. And do you remember that?
Yeah.
I somehow sliced it off on my chair. My chair somehow sliced it off, and it was literally so big.
Your finger too, right? Wasn't your finger bleeding for the longest time, and it would never stop? You
Oh.
I think you slammed something, and it sliced your finger, and it just would not stop bleeding.
Probably. I've had streams where I'll just smear the blood on my face and just do stupid. I was always bleeding during this, and that I wanted it. I wanted it. I don't care. I did think that I was gonna get pretty big streaming because I wanted it so bad. I was Ice Show speed. I wanted it that bad. He was going crazy on stream, punching stuff, screaming. I had that passion. In the beginning, for the first year before my health got bad, I had that passion, and it's I can't have that passion now because I'm waking up multiple times a night, and I just don't like who I am on stream. I really hate it. I'm not somebody that literally tells people to kill himself. I'm a normal human, goofy, patient, and it completely just changed everything.
Can you take that stuff that clears your nose out? Didn't you say you there's something where it totally opens your sinuses, but someone said it was addictive?
Yeah, you can. Afrin, you can only use it 3 times in a row, because if you use it more than that, it actually literally it not only gives you rebound congestion, which makes your congestion 10 times worse than it was before, but it also will damage the nerves or something if you keep using it. It'll give you empty nose syndrome. I don't know if you know what it is, but it pretty much won't over time you won't even be able to know that you're breathing. It really messes you up. So you got to be careful with it.
So did I don't want to keep you here. I don't know.
No, you're good. You're good. We can talk for another 10 minutes.
Okay. Did anything work? All the stuff that you did, did it help, or
I will tell you exactly everything I did. So November 3rd, in November, I was actually finally growing. I was starting to get I was averaging 1,000. I was starting to gain 1,000. Or gain average 1,000, and then I was getting 1,200 the next day, and then 1,300 the next day, and 1,400 the next day. I was really growing. I was getting 4,000 viewers on TikTok, and then I was starting to take vitamin D because I just was starting to feel tired randomly. I was starting to feel tired, so I started taking vitamin D, but they say that it took 2 to 3 weeks to raise your vitamin D levels. So I'm okay, I'm just going to go get vitamin D injections, because I was ready to I was why am I growing right now? And then I start getting sick. I'm this is not the time to start falling off and just not getting energetic. Thank you very much for the 200 bits. Wait, what do you say? Just thought I'd give some last bits in a while. Been a hell of a AP. I don't know if you remember my old username. Yes, of course. I would never forget you, Mania. I would never forget you. So I go to Walmart that day after I get the vitamin D injections. I come home. Something's in my throat. I'm oh no. I'm do not tell me that I'm getting sick right now. I get the worst flu of my life, and ever since then, my nose has been just it's been so messed up. And so I've tried taking out gluten, I've tried cutting out sugar, I've tried a CPAP machine, I've tried, the whole surgery, literally chopping them down, septoplasty, breathe right strips, I've tried drinking more water, I've tried, I got a urinalysis because I was waking up 6 times a night. to pee. I thought it was the pee that was waking me up, but the whole time it's literally me like snoring so loud that I just wake up.
Does it feel like clogged?
Yes,
Like,
it literally felt, in my worst, it literally felt like you had 2 corks inside my nose. Like completely
Dude, how
blocked.
do you not, like, get so angry? Like, that would piss me
Oh,
off.
I would. There's two holes in the wall behind my bed. I slammed the back of my head into the wall, completely put a hole into it. I was so mad. I would punch myself. I would be up at 3 in the morning, like punching myself so hard. I was going mentally insane. I was literally gonna kill myself at some point. Good thing I didn't. It's a whole long story, but yeah, I eventually just realized, I just got to accept it.
Does it go away? Like, when you're, like, right now? Like, do you feel it? Or no?
My left side is pretty congested. My right side's a little congested. It's just when you lay down, the gravity just it just swells them up. The blood, it's the blood. Like, the blood swells up the turbinates, and it causes extreme congestion. It's not normal for 90% of people, but for me,
You ever tried sleeping at an angle?
yep. I bought one of those massive incline pillows. I was like literally sleeping almost directly up, and I still was just waking up, feeling congested. But I think the best thing that's helped me is cutting out gluten, but it's just not enough. It's just my nose just sucks. I really got screwed with the nose. I really did. It's not only big, long, but it also doesn't work. It's just useless.
Did the doctor leave you with anything? Like, did you tell him, like, hey, it's still nothing's working? Like,
I left the doctor that day feeling so hopeless. Because I drove like 2 hours to my doctor because I wanted to make sure I went to the best one. Because if the doctor messes up the surgery, the ENS is apparently 100 times worse than whatever I'm going through. So I made sure to get the best one. And after I got the stents pulled out, I was breathing so good. Within the next day, it was already swelled up. So yeah, I went back to him and I'm like, it's still not better. Like, what is going on? He literally was like, I don't know. He's like, let's maybe get you allergy tested. So I went from there, had to drive to his allergy place 2 hours. It's in the same area. And this is the best part. I drove there for 2 hours, literally for the doctor to tell me, all right, we're going to schedule you for this day. He was just pretty much just trying to figure out what my problem was. And apparently they had to order all the testing things. They didn't have them that day. So I had to drive back out there like 2 weeks later, a month later, to get tested. And he said, and the lady pricked me on the back 20, 30 different times.
Yep.
And she said, all I have is a slight dog allergy and a tree oak allergy or something. That was it. No wheat problems, no nothing. Nothing. So I'm just like, I don't even know what to do anymore. Like,
I feel so bad for you, dude, because I know how long you've been struggling with this, and it sucks that you can't just, like, get an answer, like, of why.
I appreciate it, man. I've tried everything to try to get this stream stuff, dude. Like, I'm sure people know it. I've tried everything. I spent every single last bit of my money on medical stuff, and like, I've tried everything. I never, if somebody before I got these health issues said that it would have lasted a month, I would have went crazy. I would have been like, no. I'm like, how? There's no way something's gonna last a month. But it's been since November 2023. November 3rd, 2023. It was some Walmart bum. Some disgusting, sick person with the flu went into Walmart, and ever since that day, and I had never been as sick as that day. I was so... 2023.
Oh, shit. I was gonna say, is it, like, COVID related, but no.
No, I never got COVID. I never, ever got COVID. I got tested. It wasn't even COVID. And I was so sick, too. I couldn't believe that it wasn't COVID. It was just like a regular flu, and it was like 103 flu, like fever. It was really bad. And then ever since then, yeah, it was chronic, just tiredness. I'm just chronically tired now. It's such a horrible feeling. It sucks so much.
How do you expect to work, though?
What?
If you can't sleep. How do you expect to work, though, if you can't sleep? Sorry if you've already answered that, but...
Well, I mean, they'll let me, like, sleep in a little bit. If I can sleep at least to, like, 11, 10, then... you know, I can do my job. I'm gonna be. It's not as bad as it was 6 months ago. 6 months ago, you could probably tell on stream I was completely different. I was even way more irritable, and I was way more tired. I felt like a actual zombie. Now, it's like I'm still tired, but it's not nearly as bad. It's because I cut out the gluten. The gluten was definitely a big issue for me. I'm just gonna have to power through. It's like people live worse lives out there. Like people have like no legs and stuff, and they're still working. Like I'm gonna still make myself work. I'm just gonna be tired. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it could be a million times worse. So I'm not gonna complain that much. Yes, is it frustrating that I did all this work pretty much for nothing? Not really for nothing. I'm happy that I made people laugh, but I would have liked to continue just being myself because I don't even know who I am nowadays.
What would the rhinoplasty do? I've heard you say that, like you.
Oh, it just would have made my nose look perfect. It literally.
It wouldn't have helped.
It would have just made the nose much smaller. It just would have been much more proportionate to my face. It's just an aesthetic thing. But I thought after the surgery, I'm like, nah. He asked me, he's like, do you want a rhinoplasty? I'm like, that's how you know it's bad when the doctor's asking if you want a stinking rhinoplasty. I'm like, well, wow, I didn't even ask for that. Thanks for bringing that up. And I'm like, nah, you don't need to do the rhinoplasty. Just do the septoplasty, do the turbinate reduction. If the nose works, because the reason I didn't want the rhinoplasty was because apparently if you have a bigger nose, you can breathe in like 20% more oxygen. So I'm like, okay, so if I can start breathing better, I have a bigger nose, I can breathe better. It just never got better. So this nose pretty much is useless. This is a useless nose. I breathe through my mouth half the time at night. My mouth's like extremely dry when I wake up.
Could it be the amount that he reduced it? Could it be his conservativeness that actually led to non improvement?
Well, he told me apparently.
If you have a bigger nose,
he apparently.
You have bigger terminates.
Yeah, I asked him that, and he said he didn't say that. He said they're normal. He said all this stuff is just like outside your nose, but the inside is the same. If you get what I'm saying. Because it's like in the sides of your cheeks, or it's like right next to your nose, but behind it. So it's not like a part of the nose, like the outside. It's like the inside, so it's like the same. But he told me he cut like 50% down. Like he cut a lot down.
In your family experience something like this?
Nope. I've asked people. I've been like, has anybody went through this? Does anybody have allergies? They're like,
sounds like mold, man.
I spent $500 for like the best tester. He came in. He said the air quality is great. There's no mold. He tested the whole entire house.
But I'm not saying now. I'm saying at some point in your like, how about the house you grew up in?
No, I never had issues ever. I was completely healthy until a year and a half ago. I'm telling you, it came out of left field. It came out of nowhere. I was like, and of course it was right at my peak. But it is what it is.
Considered like a disease or something then? If it's like
no, it's just terminal hypertrophy. Like a lot of people do deal with it. Let me look it up.
Yeah, I know I've got the same thing.
Like if you go on Reddit, you'll literally see people like saying they're gonna kill themselves over it because it changes everything about you. It changes your personality. It gives you no energy for your work. It makes you way more irritable for people around you. That maybe you used to be really nice to. You have the same thing. I know you got to figure it out. It really just, when your sleep's messed up, it destroys every aspect of your personality. Every aspect. So like if you guys can breathe well at night and sleep well at night, you need to make sure that does not change because your whole life will flip upside down. Everything. I promise. Like you won't be able to work your job as efficient. You won't be able to keep relationships as good. You'll be irritable all the time, mad. Like it sucks. It really sucks. So just make sure you're getting your vitamin D. I'd say that's probably what triggered everything for me was low vitamin D.
You should have sunspots.
What?
So at least you won't have sunspots.
Yeah, I guess that's the only benefit. All the way at the bottom of the barrel. But
Right.
it does suck, silly, that you got your account suspended.
That's not even.
I'd be
I don't even
surprised.
care about that.
I'd be surprised if they don't appeal it though. If you generally
Yeah.
didn't do, and you really didn't do it, like there's nothing you can think of that possibly, you could be banned for.
No, yeah, I literally just sang on TikTok. Like, that's all I
So
do.
you would just sing. You would just sing,
Yeah, that's all. Live streams and singing.
and you didn't say anything bad.
No, never.
Is it your own songs, or were you singing?
Yeah, it's some own songs and like some covers, but like obviously I say they're covers and stuff. Like it's nothing you would think you'd get banned for, and it's just
Was it on TikTok Live?
yeah.
Yeah. They'll.
Yeah, but then
So you're banned or suspended?
my whole account got shut down. Like my friend clicks on my account and it says this account is no longer in use, has been permanently banned.
Seriously?
It shows up all grayed out. Yeah.
What is it? Let me look it up.
You won't even be able to find it, but here. Can I just type it into the message or something?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, AP, do you ever get into meme coins at all?
No, I haven't. Is it like worth it? I don't know too much about it.
Get rug pulled.
Yeah, so it really depends. If you're on Solana, you'll probably get rug pulled, but yeah, you just gotta basically like look at the markets, understand what's new. Like a really good meme coin was Fight when Donald Trump had the assassination attempt on him, and he put his fist up in the air and said fight. As soon
Okay.
as that meme coin was created, it was
So it's like a trend. It's like whatever trend is trending type of thing.
exactly.
That's
Meme
kinda
coins
smart, to be
are
honest.
All about. So if you know like trend, you're the kind of person who does. I mean, you talk a lot about popular events, and because you can do that, I feel like you might benefit if you did check into crypto. I mean, people don't know a lot about it right now. The stock market, you can do fundamental and technical analysis that gives you way more indicators to how things are going to perform. But as far as crypto is concerned, it's more about trends, at least for meme coins, and then for utility, how strong is the utility?
Mm-hmm.
Bitcoin is the utility coin for payment.
Here, I'll look
But yeah,
at
I was saying that. My bad.
Yeah, I
I
couldn't
was saying
find
that
it.
because I actually shared my meme coin in the chat. I won't say it over Discord or anything, but if you want to check the chat for the Discord,
Okay,
I
I'll
have
look
a
at it.
website and everything for it. I came up with the design with this for this coin and basically got it all.
What's it on?
Touch my piece.
Oh, okay,
It's
I
on
see it. I
Ethereum.
see it.
Ethereum. Yep.
I
yeah,
sent it to you on our private messages. You can see it just says account ban.
Wow, so your whole account was banned for no reason. I really wonder why. It's weird. Like, people would spam the N-word in my chat, and I wasn't even banned. I don't even know. Like, that's crazy how you were banned. Like, you remember they would just spam the N-word for literally, like, 2 hours straight for, like, years? They did it for a year, just constantly spamming it. Oh, my God. Such stupid. TikTok's just unfair. That's why social media is a very sketchy thing to be a part of nowadays. Like me, I was like, okay, if I can break past the barrier, which was right where I was right before my health started getting messed up, I felt like a lot more comfortable. Before then, it's like a war zone. It's like Hunger Games. It's like if you don't take your moment and fly with it, then they're gonna forget you and leave you in the past.
Yeah.
Which is what happened, which I'm completely fine with because of my health. Do I think that I would have fallen off if I had my health perfectly? No. I believe that I was like you gotta be like insane like that. You gotta believe that you're better than everybody to get to the top. And I believe that I was better than almost every single streamer at my peak. And I still was learning the streaming thing. I was still learning like what was funny, what worked, what didn't. And I believe that I would have went far, but now I know I wouldn't. So there's no point in even doing it. You know what I mean?
You were the most popular on TikTok. Like, I would go to these little streamers, right? And just to troll them, I would say, ApSlayz owns you. And then they get mad as fuck, right? But they all knew who you are. You know what I mean? You're the biggest.
Yeah, I was really I really had a passion for it. I was waking up every day like hyped. I'm like, okay, how can I go even more insane today? I was literally wanting to be as retarded as physically possible. That was my goal. It was literally, and honestly, the craziest thing, I'm gonna tell you guys something crazy. The craziest thing, like my dad, like I don't like my parents at all. So I knew because they were very like my stepmom was like a complete narcissist, and I'm like, if I am as retarded as physically possible on stream, this will make them look so bad. This will make them look awful. So that was literally my whole plan in the beginning, was to be as retarded as physically possible just to make them look retarded. I wasn't even expecting to be that big. I wasn't even expecting to get like that many viewers, but it ended up like, I ended up getting viewers. Like first day that I streamed Rocket, I was already getting like 1,000 viewers. I was like, what the heck? I'm like, are these bots? And people were like chatting. I'm like, this is not real. There's no way these are real people. But I was doing really stupid stuff on stream.
How much would you pay? How much would you cost for Rocket League coaching?
For me to coach you?
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, unless you're like so like just unless you're like really dumb, like you don't need to really pay anybody for coaching, because all you need is practice.
I just have enough to do it. Let me give you my explanation. I'm the kind of person, I don't mind spending money. I'm frugal, but at the same time, if it's for knowledge, $1, $200 is $1. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh dang.
So for me, like, as long as I learn,
knowledge is worth it.
Knowledge is worth it. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is in college. When I didn't understand something, I would go to the smartest kid in the class and I'd say, "Hey, look, you've been doing really clearly very well in this class, and I've been having some trouble. And if you could, I mean, I would really love to purchase your notes, your homework, the whole set. Give me everything." And the dude was like, and I've done this multiple times, but in one specific scenario, the guy was like, "Really?" I was like, "Absolutely." I was like, "I'm not going to copy anything. I'm not going to like use it to try to plagiarize. I just need to understand." I was doing real analysis, which is like mathematics. It's fundamental calculus, the fundamentals of calculus, fundamental theorem of calculus, and the application of it across the real number system. And the only reason I took that class is because, like, as I was telling you earlier, I used to have administration follow me to make sure that I was actually in district. I used to have teachers say that I didn't belong. They were like, "Why are you in this class? You shouldn't actually be in this class." They'd be upset that because of some other accomplishment that I'd had, like we talked to the school, and I always wanted to be challenged more, right? So that I could, because math was tough. Math was tough for me, and I was more English. I was raised by an English teacher, my grandmother, and then my parents. So anyway, I had like a strong English background. I was more focused on communication and stuff like that as opposed to mathematics, but it became clear like that was my weakness. So that's what I pushed for, and I ended up becoming a data analyst, because I'm the kind of person that chases after the adversity. If I really care about it, I'm gonna enjoy actually. Like when you say this is how I relate to you. When you say like, dude, I would knock you out in real life or whatever, it's that bloodlust, the challenge, that's I can heavily relate to. Even though I sound maybe the way I do, I was raised a certain way. I knew the strength of men before I actually was, even a teenager. I mean, actual fights and getting clocked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like real. If I didn't know the answer to something, when I was working on homework, if I didn't know the answer, that was bad. You hear me? So.
It's like the thing with like the reason I say that is like, if you get knocked out in a fight, I mean, it's a big learning lesson. Like it'll definitely change you as a man. So it's like I am ready for that moment. If I really just do all this talking, and I got knocked out, then okay, it'll change you as a man. But like the average man nowadays, especially nowadays, because they're probably overweight, I believe I can easily knock out. I believe I have enough anger, and I believe I'm strong enough to knock out a lot of them. So that's why I challenge it. And it's like, if somebody sees me in public, I'm literally like, please swing on me. Please swing on me. I love fighting. I love getting punched in the face. I slap myself extremely hard. Extremely hard. I've almost knocked myself out on stream before from slapping myself. And I will literally full punch myself in the forehead pretty hard. Like, people think I'm joking around. Like, it's not like I'm punching and it's just a little mark. Like, it swells up. Like, the next day it's literally swollen.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's obvious. It's clear when I can see when you're doing it. It's clear.
You can hear the pop. It's not like when I slap myself. It's just like I'm trying to be funny. Like, you can hear the smack right across the face. So like I'm building up my pain tolerance and everything just for a moment like that. But it's like regarding like Rocket League training, like all the other knowledge that you're taking in, that stuff is obviously gonna help you IRL. So it matters. The Rocket League stuff, I wouldn't say pay for it. I'd say just practice. Like, it was my like job, so I was always practicing in the training, and over time it just got easier. It was just like riding a bike. It just gets easier and easier and easier over time. You feel like where to turn your stick, how to do it. Because I would look at training like tutorials and stuff, and none of that stuff helped me. It's really, you just need to learn it. You just need to learn. It's just balance. It's like balancing on a surfboard. You just gotta like.
That makes sense. That actually makes sense.
And then another thing is you gotta get the. Or do you play on PC?
So I played on Xbox. I haven't touched my Xbox in a long time because I've transitioned back to PC. Finally got my second monitor. Like my buddy.
I'm telling you.
Custom gaming PC surprised me, so I did jump back into it on PC.
Like, I cannot stress enough. Like, if you want to be good at Rocket League, like, I know for a fact, silly, like, you use the overclocking software, right?
Dude, that's the only thing that I haven't done, no.
Are you serious?
I'm serious, and I get no input delay. I just use straight plugged in my computer. Just a cord and an Xbox controller.
Maybe, yeah, I think it's because the Xbox. It's because the Xbox, because you need to download. The only reason DS4 is a thing is because it's for PS4 or PS5 controllers into PC. Because Xbox is made by Windows and it's just so much more compatible.
I thought you were gonna say Bacchus mod. Like, that's what I would suggest. Highly suggest. If you need Bacchus mod for the like rings maps and all those things are really good.
Yeah, that stuff is pretty cool. But I would just suggest free play is gonna be your best friend. Like, silly, like you just practice in free play, right?
Yeah, and a huge thing that I would say is 1v1s. Just really quick, 1v1s are the best way to get better at the game.
Yeah.
That's what I was just about to say. Part of the reason why I'm paying is to pay for your time. I need people that, like, I'll say it like this, like, have you guys ever played For Honor?
No, I don't think so. I've heard of it though.
So For Honor is kind of a niche community. People who are continuing to play For Honor now just love the game. But in the past, it was all about, like, you know, they had a special way of they introduced new combat, blocking to the left, blocking up, blocking to the right. Anyway, I played this game, not too much, was decent at it, starting to like it. I like the duo. I love 2v2. I love doing, like, you know, like Gears of War, like fucking just competition to the death.
Yeah.
But with someone else. But I also like 1v1 too. Like, 1v1 is I usually do that first. I'll hit Grandmaster in a 1v1 scenario. Like, that's what I did in Smite. I'll do like the one-on-one stuff until I hit the top. Then I'll go to 2v2 and look at teams. Damn. What was I talking about? My bad, guys.
It was just you were paying for like training for Rocket League.
Okay, so For Honor, the reason I was talking about For Honor, I ended up playing the #1 Valkyrie in the world, and the dude was like, this just shows my patience, like, I don't mind losing, I don't mind looking stupid, feeling foolish, like, it upsets me, but at the same time, that's the emotional part that attaches me to the game. I need that I need to feel pressure, so I don't want to skate, like, I don't want to, I guess, when you're doing a bunch of aerials against me, I feel like I have to block them, right? When I play online, people aren't, like, you would be free to free play, or anyone teaching me, right, would be free to aerial against me over and over and over again and present more tactics that
Well,
get
it's
them
like-
to where they are.
It's like Rocket League is, it's not like an FPS or it's just very cookie cutter. Like playing Rocket League with a controller is pretty difficult. Like, you got a lot of things are going with your brain, a lot of calculations. You got to turn your wheel just this amount. Got to do just. You got to time this. You got to do this. So it's like you just need. It's like more. It's a very difficult game. It's one of the most difficult. It's definitely a difficult game. Like, it's one of the most difficult games, probably the most difficult game out there, to be honest. And it takes pros tens of thousands of hours to get where they're at. Thousands. Like, if you don't have 1,000 hours in Rocket League, do not expect to be like diamond or definitely champion.
How many hours do you think I have?
How many hours do you have?
Yeah.
When did you start?
I started Supersonic Rocket Battle Card, but
Oh
I
my
started
God.
when it came out.
Oh my God.
On Steam,
5K?
A little bit more.
6K?
It's kind of brain dead, to be honest.
6K?
No, I have 13,200 hours.
Oh my! I gotta look up how many hours in a year.
I think it's like 700 days in game or something.
Okay, so there's 8,760 hours in a year. Wow.
It might be higher now. I'm not kidding. That was like maybe 5 months ago when I looked.
I mean, if it's a game you really enjoy, then why stop? Because if it's a game you enjoy that much,
Because I
then
feel like I should be way higher than I am, and I just.
well, I've spent at least a year in front of my computer. I've spent at least a year. Because of streaming, I've spent so much time in front of my computer. I've spent probably 10K, 20K hours.
Yeah.
Like,
That's crazy. I
Nothing
play,
to-
I play too many games for that amount of like I have that amount of hours in RuneScape. Like I've got 20 years of time. In
RuneScape's a very grindy game, though. Like, the community for that is crazy. Because like I used to watch Odablock or whatever.
Probably one of the,
If you
Sorry,
ever,
what?
I used to watch Odablock. I don't know if you know who Odablock is, but he plays RuneScape a decent amount.
I think I've heard of him. I've never watched him though.
Yeah, he's a pretty big streamer. Yeah, that's a very big dream.
An older guy passed away recently,
You watched what?
like within the last year. There was the RS guy, and then this other older guy. He was like 67 years old. He ended up passing away. Yeah, the crown.
Wow. Well, no, wait, your C3. He was SSL. He was SSL Valkenaz. What's your ones, silly?
C3.
Oh, Champ 3. That's pretty good. That's really good. Ones?
To me, that's terrible. Like,
What do you wanna
me
be?
at, like SSL.
Bruh, I mean, do you know how good those players are?
I mean,
Is
yeah,
SSL
but beating them
500?
like
In ones, like those players, like even GC2, GC3, you're already playing players that are almost like robots. They don't mess up. They don't mess up. These are the top gamers of the world, realistically. When you're that high in a game, especially like Rocket League, they're gonna be better than you probably at 99% of other games.
Well, and the skill is always evolving too. That's like
Yeah.
there's always new mechanics and
I was
different
top
stuff people are learning.
4% in Marvel Rivals.
Top what?
0.44%. 0.44%.
Wow. So that's like what, Emerald, or that's even higher?
In Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
That was I hit Grandmaster and I was facing Celestials. I was defeating them,
I hit
and that was like
football.
early.
You what?
You did?
Not to.
How many hours did you have?
I could look for you. I didn't have very many. I just naturally was good at that one.
You
I
hit
had
what?
about
You hit
60
what?
60 hours.
Wait, silly. What rank?
One above all. It was like the new.
Wow. That's like that's the highest one.
500. Did you duo?
I did full stack when I hit like that.
There it is.
But,
There it is.
Yeah, like Valorant.
Did you solo? I soloed to Grandmaster and was
That's
literally
good.
shitting on Celestials. I know I could have gotten to solo to one above all, but I'm kind of like AP in that sense. In Marvel Rivals, I would not duo with people.
Fuck
You know,
Valorant.
they'd be like,
Sorry,
"Oh, dude,"
I don't know if I can start you to stream it.
they're like, "Bro, you were so good, like MVP, best range I've ever seen, except for Boger." You know, like I was really, really, really good with Strange, but I used Hulk, Magneto, and Groot as kind of like fills.
I got Lord with 2 characters within a month.
Oh, I feel that. I mean, it's that type of game. Like you don't have to. You actually don't even have to stay within a role per se. You just have to know the game and know like who do you need to deny. Like, is there a Bucky on your team who's just pulling everybody and just shitting on them?
Yes, I think that was my main. Yeah, Bucky was like my main because he was so simple, and I was dropping like 40 kills, 50 kills a game. But this is also like gold, diamond. I got the last time that I ever played Marvel Rivals, I was in a screaming match with this apparently other Twitch streamer. I was roasting him so bad. I was roasting his Twitch. I was like, we were like comparing Twitch channels or something because he was like bragging about his Twitch, and I like pretty much I think I killed all of his hopes and dreams with streaming. But after that, I'm like, and this guy was bragging about his wife, bragging. What?
Bucky was good, man. I wish he never stopped.
I just Valorant for some reason it's just way more intense. It's like you have one life.
I feel you.
And
How are you aiming with Valorant AP? I was trying to get into that game, and it's just like the recoil is so bad. How do you?
You got. I mean, really, it's more burst. You got to burst more. You got to definitely burst.
Like you aim at their head, and the balls go like all the way to the left or to the right, and it's just like what?
Yeah,
it's not even just bursting, bro. The way you anticipated, like I was watching you the other day, you turned. Okay, you killed somebody, like, 2 people. You killed 2 people in a row. They were both coming from corners, but they were corners that were close. And then you killed them, and you looked up to the left on like one of the newer maps. You looked up the ramp, and then someone came. You killed them too to win it. But like the anticipation, like I can tell you've played those maps enough where you actually have the ability to say, okay, if I've killed 2 people here and there's no one coming around this corner, there's a good chance that they're coming from here. You probably saw like, oh, my team's over here too. I was just thinking like, how did he know that they were there? Obviously, you're not cheating. But
yeah, my game sense has always been like really good in games.
That's great. Yeah, that's great.
What headphones
I mean, I've noticed it.
These are not gaming headphones. These are headphones when I was rapping. These are the headphones when I was rapping.
I was gonna say, my friend uses those for music.
Yeah, DT990 Pros.
DC990.
DT990 Pros.
DC990.
250 OHM. Yeah, like when I was like rapping or whatever, then they were apparently good for like equalizing and stuff. That was like the main thing. But they're not bad for games though. Like the surround sound isn't that bad. I think Valorant just has very good surround sound, so you don't even. I see people wearing just regular Apple headphones with Valorant, because the surround sound's really good. But
AP, would you play off stream like with people? Like I'd want to game with you if you're down.
yeah, you can add me. You can add me on Steam. The only game I really play is Valorant. If I do play it,
I just got it. Like I know we couldn't play ranked, but we could do like I don't know, Swift play, whatever the other ones are.
yeah,
Well, I'd be down.
yeah, I think my name is Dust or something. I think it's Dust. I would have to look. But I could if you put your name in the Discord, I could like add you. I could put it in the Discord. I just I never really play anything besides ranked. But I could definitely play Swift player.
Matches?
What?
Is there custom matches? Like
Yeah, there's custom. Yeah, you can do like custom matches. The thing is like if you're gonna play Valorant, like you definitely want to have. There's a setting called raw input buffer on. It's like for your mouse. It helps the aiming like so much. You probably have it off. That's why it's harder. It's so much smoother.
Is it aim smoother?
Makes aiming much smoother. Like you definitely need to probably turn raw input buffer on. All the pros have it on. Silly. So and I also I use a ridiculous. Oops, sorry.
411 on the stats. No, it's all good, dude. I was just saying, you always got the 411 on the stats, like as far as what settings to have on and what fucking softwares to use. I love that shit.
Yeah, I'm a sweat when it comes to gaming.
Oh, my bad. I'm just cursing all over the stream.
Nah, I don't care. Yeah, my Steam is a little balanced. It should be Dude 43. I mean, I might be on there every once in a while if there's games. I'm really probably gonna get out of gaming. Like after the stream and stuff, I really probably am just gonna try to focus on like figuring out
Focus
my
on.
life
Yep. Hell
because
yeah, man.
I can't really waste any more time gaming. I'll still maybe play every once in a while, but after a long day of work, you know what I mean. Um, what was I gonna
Dude, I
say?
downloaded Ableton. I saw you. Are you using FL?
Yeah.
Is
I
your
used to
thing
actually.
a picture of a wolf? Sorry.
No, it's just it should be Dude 40. It should be Lil Bounce, and then it comes up as Dude 43.
What is this?
Lil Bounce SD. The account name is Lil Bounce SD. I for some stupid reason instead of putting SC for SoundCloud, I put SD. I thought people were gonna like find my SoundCloud through my Steam for some stupid reason. Yeah, this can be my last stream, Chase. Oh yeah, I just got it. Alright, I'll accept Butterball, I'll accept Fire Feedings, Mr. Tibbles, silly. I don't know who everybody else. Jeffrey Clapstein, you're
You didn't get one from me, or did you already accept it?
what are you?
Vitagon.
No, I didn't get one.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, it doesn't say. Do you have a hotel chair as your profile picture or?
No, it's my like my logo here.
Yeah, it's just Lil Bounce SD. What was I gonna say? But I have a ridiculous.
There it is.
I have a ridiculously low sensitivity. Oh yeah, I just got it.
If you want a Valorant.
Like 800 DPI.
Yeah, it's 800 DPI, and the sensitivity is 0.165, which is ridiculously slow. Like, it's so bad. Like, it's honestly kind of cringe.
No, that's not bad at all, dude. When I was 10 years old and I played Halo 3, I was playing on one sensitivity and I was getting 47 kills with shoddy snipes and ranked, and fucking 47 kills out of 50, dude. Sniping only. It was that was my heyday. Anyway, low sensitivity is king, man, for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely.
What's your? I feel bad for interrupting you. What is your plans for the rest of the day? Like after this?
Probably take a walk. Maybe I have to pressure wash the driveway. Maybe I'll do the sidewalk today.
On Valorant?
What?
Could you do 1v1 on Valorant?
Yeah, you want a 1v1?
Yeah.
Exposed Queen, yes, last sub, yes, Exposed Queen. Hope you're doing amazing. Hope you're doing amazing. Hope you're doing really good. Alright, yeah, we can 1v1 on Valorant. My phone's literally at 9%. I'll show the stream, not capping, not lying. So it's like it's about to die, but I appreciate you guys talking. Appreciate talking to you guys. And yeah, we can 1v1 right now, silly.
Okay.
If you're done.
Yeah, can you wait? You're on your phone right now for Discord?
Yeah. But I'll probably disconnect soon
Okay.
with the VC because it's about to die. I gotta put it on the charger. Just type your name into the Twitch chat for Valorant.
I'm gonna need to download that
Okay.
because I'm gonna have to download Valorant again.
Yeah, I'm a big sweat into it. All right, thank you guys for talking.
Well,
See you,
let's
Sir
play it, for
Blitzy.
sure.
See you,
Peace,
Sir
bro.
Blitzy. All right, see you guys. All right, 1v1 him. Trying to leak anything, so I'm pretty sure this thing leaks my whole entire name. Yeah, Exposed Screen, hope you're doing amazing. Hope, life treats you amazing. Because you are one of the goats. You're one of the goats. Taylor, you're gonna miss you. Yeah, I'm gonna miss you guys too. Honestly, I probably was just tired yesterday. Almost started tearing up about you guys, but then I was like, oh, my health's not gonna get better. It sucks, but It is what it is, but I hope I made people laugh. It was worth it. It was worth hitting myself and worth everything. Thank you very much for 45 bits. Love you, people. Miss you, bro. I swear, thanks for everything. I mean, thanks for being here. Thank you very much for being here. You guys gave me a platform to be able to live out my passion. So, you know, I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Wait, which one is it? No, I have to go on that one. I'll go on that one. Oh crap. I know my IP's not on there. I know for a fact I didn't just leak my IP. There's no way I did. Can you show the Valo shop? Alright. Flo, how you doing? Flo, first time chat. This is actually my last stream ever, so thank you very much for being here. I had some funny clips. You get mad. Why would I get mad at you though? Why would I get mad at Smallsies? Alright, why is this not working? Okay, yeah, this shows everything. This shows everything. Why can't I play it? It's like for some reason like not letting me play it. Is this account banned? Is it this one? Okay. There we go. Last stream tool. No, I'm done after this. I'm quitting streaming after this. Finally got a different job. I used to troll you, say stupid stuff. Really? I guess I'll say this, not to get all sappy. Your streams have been fun. If I really made you mad, that's my bad. I don't watch streamers, so it was fun getting to actually enjoy. That was active and funny and made the day go by. No, for sure, man. Like, I appreciate you being a part of the community. I appreciate you always being here. It was really fun. All right. It was really fun, bro. It was really fun. All right, Smurfin7006. I think this is a lower ranked account, so I'll be able to play with you. But if we just do, yeah, if we just do, yeah, my health never got better, Flo. My health never got better, so I just have to quit. Ah, crap, I forgot. I gotta have, I can't have it on, like, blocks out custom. Beta Ball the 2001. Thank you very much, Beta Ball. Thank you very much, Beta Ball. Jeez. I'll just use a sheriff.
Death match. Warm up.
What do you want to go to? Thank you very much, Beta Ball. Yeah, I know I've trolled you and said mean things to you, but I don't mean any of it.
The dimensional fabric here is thin. I'll tear through.
Fight!
Try not to die.
Thank you very much. Let's go to 10. But do you have raw input buffer on? Beta Ball, another one. Thank you very much.
Don't get
Thank you very much, Beta Ball, for all these bits. Can't believe this is the end. I knew this day was coming eventually. I knew this day was coming eventually.
Die.
Yeah, thank you very much. Nah, I wish I would have been able to have been funnier for you guys, but... Last gameplay, last one we won. Do you think you'll pick up streaming it back up? Nah. Sorry, Alexa, I know you're here a lot. But yeah, probably not. Okay, nice shot, nice shot. Yeah, I found another job. I'm not myself on stream. I don't like it. Nice. You gotta turn raw input buffer on if you got it on. Gonna miss you. I mean, I'll miss you guys too. It's kind of depressing, to be honest, but we can go till the time runs out. It's all good. Oh, he's a pistol. Okay, okay. What's the new gig? Just like lawn stuff, just basic lawn service stuff. Just for the meantime, till maybe I find something long term. Nice.
Lights out.
For your lawn care, it's not mine. It's not mine. I'm not the one doing it. It's just somebody that I know. They're hiring me. And I don't mind mowing lawns, being out in the sun. Nice. No RL for last stream. I was thinking about it, but I'm like, I would have to download the overclocking thing. I tried downloading it. I just haven't been able to figure it out. Three now, I guess. Yeah. It is what it is, people. I just don't like who I am on stream. After some time, I'm not. I really don't like who I am on stream. Yes sir, Noah. Thank you for being here. Yeah, of course, Dougie, of course.
Pathetic. Idiot.
My health, it's just my health design manager. I've just been trying to get a different job, so I finally got it, and I know I can't grow with who I am right now. I know there's it's just a waste of time. I don't even like who I am. I know it's not even entertaining. So. There we go. Yeah, I can get a stat tracker. Yeah. But back in the day, I could be like goofy and toxic. Now I'm just like furious, which is not who I am. It's just not who I am, so. Will your Twitch still be up? I was thinking about deleting it, but just for the sake of like the leaderboard and the mods, I'm gonna leave it up. I'm gonna leave it up. Just, you know, out of respect for them. They've showed a lot of love to me, and gifted a lot, like thousands of dollars, which is ridiculous. They gave me a platform, so I'm gonna definitely leave it up. I did make my TikTok private though. I am keeping my TikTok private. I'm not keeping the TikTok public though. I already privated my TikTok, so you can't search me up anymore on TikTok.
Anyone else?
Been a good journey. Yeah, it sucks, but I'm glad that I'm still happy. I wouldn't not do it. I would still do it again. Like I'm happy. I'm happy that you know, I was able to. Yeah, raw input buffer is better on.
One minute remaining.
Okay, yeah, I'll add you. What's your name, Alexa?
30 seconds left.
Unless I'm playing like Schedule 1 or something, I don't even go on Steam that much. It's really only this game. But it'll be cool to have you guys added.
Ten seconds left.
Dang.
I'm leaving now. See you at the next apocalypse.
What's your sensitivity, silly? Like I'm on 0.165. I'm on 0.165. What's your sensitivity? Because if you're on a really high sensitivity, unless you're like your brain's made like that, it's gonna be difficult to aim. Oh my god, you need to turn that down, silly. You're on 1.009. You gotta turn that down. How big is your mouse pad? You're playing on a Tic Tac. Yeah, I'm on 0.165. Hold desk, you gotta turn that down. If you're trying to get good at this game, you need to turn that down. You should not have one. I'm sorry. It's gonna be impossible to aim on there. Impossible. Magnet armor glitches, yeah, me too. You gotta turn that down. But alright, GG, bro. GG. Yeah, you need to turn it down. You need to turn it down for sure. You need to turn it down for sure. Alright, people. I'll have to accept Alexa. What was her name? On Steam. I did accept you, Beta Ball. Run it back in chess, you'll beat me every single time. I promise you. You'll beat me every single time. What was your name, Alexa? Hope you can add back. It's the same as my Twitch username. Scroll screen, definitely adding that one. For sure. Oh weird, it's not there. Let me send it. Yeah, it's Lil Bounce SD. LILBOUNCE SD. Don't delete the VOD. Yeah, I won't delete this one. This will be in the ice cream video for sure. Love you, P. I love you guys. I love me all of you guys too. All the normal people. Oh God, I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much. I don't even know what I was in a rough spot too in early 2023. I was in a rough spot. I was working a job that I need to get out of. You guys got me out of that. I literally don't even know how I'm hoping. That's why I went so hard in it. Cause I'm like, I don't care if I hurt myself, I'm bleeding. I will make sure people are gonna laugh. I'm gonna make sure people are gonna laugh. And then the health thing. Yeah, I'll wait for you, Alexa. I'll wait for you, Alexa. It is a nice day. It is a really nice day. It is a nice day. The streets won't forget 2023 AP. Hopefully. I mean, hopefully they do forget it, to be honest. Alexa, okay. I won't leak your whole name. Even though I think it popped up already. Alright, people. Yeah, it's kind of sad. I hope it did expose. I really do. Thank you so much for modding, Tibbles. Thank you so much, Brado. Thank you so much for modding. I would not have been able to do it for you guys. I would not have been able to do it if you weren't modding as much as you did expose. Thank you so for all the support, like even financial stuff. Like you didn't have to do all that stuff. Like you gifted so many expose. Like thank you so much. You put in so much work, so many minutes, and it's like I feel so bad. Like people modding my chat, and it's just not funny. I just don't enjoy who I am. When it was funny, when I was entertaining, it was so much easier to probably mod for me. Then I started getting mad, and it was like I just don't like how it feels, to be honest. Mr. Tibbles, thank you so much for being there. Justin Conch, thanks for being here. Smallsy, thank you for all the support that you do. I do it all again. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys help me out a lot. Like, you, more than you can imagine. You help me out so much more than you can imagine. Because, I mean, I was pretty much lost in life. I was literally completely much lost. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like, I had a passion for streaming. I tried streaming all the time. I only had one viewer. And I literally was like, I could never get it. And then I started streaming TikTok. You guys started like watching me. I was like, you gave me something to like really work for. You gave me a passion to really, really work for, and I appreciate you guys so much. Skin is covered in blood. Is that one of my lyrics or something? I feel like that's something I've said. You're the GOAT AP. Good luck with the next job. Yeah, thanks a lot, Johnny-Ack. Thank you so much, Johnny-Ack. You're an OG. We'll meet again, Chad, hopefully. I mean, maybe in person if you see me. Alexa Taylor, thank you so much. You're always here. DJ Tom Tom, you've always been here. You've always been here, silly. Papa Shaz, thank you very much. Amazing Fab, hope you're doing awesome. Arctic, you've always been here, bro. What's with these lying R-word TikToks? We'll get some food when I see you in Florida. Yeah, if you ever see me in Florida, just be like, I'm Justin Conch or something. And I'll be like, okay. That's all I need to hear. Always been a hater, but it's sad to see you go, man. Yeah, I appreciate you. Even if you're a hater or not, you still were watching. You still were, spending time out of your day to watch, and hopefully it was entertaining enough. Bro, the day you come France, Croatia, I'll be there. All right, what part of Florida? You in that one part of Florida? Hopefully you'll stream again one day, man. I'm not. Hopefully the health improves. Yeah, that's the reason I'm quitting is because it's just not improving. I know it's not. I was pretty optimistic for about 6 months, but at this point I know I need to switch. I need something. I need to switch it. Twitch will never be the same. Keep in touch with it. Don't disappear on us. Yeah, I mean I probably won't be in the Discord chat too much, but the private DMs, like the people that I knew, I'll still pop in every once a month or whenever. But realistically, I'm probably just gonna fall off. You might not ever hear from me again. You realistically might not ever hear from me again. So people, thank you very much. I do appreciate you guys being there for me, and I hope life treats you guys amazing. This is weird. This is literally kind of weird, but I hope you guys are able to accomplish whatever you do in your life. He redeemed becoming an alpha. Let's go. Redeem becoming an alpha. Yeah, if you got it, you might as well just use it right now. Double alpha. Exposed has always been an alpha, but it's just kind of sad. Let a couple more people become alphas, and then yeah, that King Harlan, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. That 100,000, that just shows how many minutes were watched. It's so depressing. It's kind of sad. It is sad, but my health hasn't got better. I've tried everything, and it's sadly time to be moved on. Thank you very much, Justin. Thank you very much, Justin. Anthony, Cadet 360, Silly, Grisu, I am. Thank you for streaming. Of course. It's all I really wanted to do. Another 100,000. Oh my god. It's like I wanted to add so many more things for the watch time, but it's like I was dealing with my health issues, and I was like, I have to figure out my health before I can really take this serious again, so I was never able to add more. I was going to add like challenges like for 500,000 like eat sardines, or 200,000 eat like thing of cinnamon. It just, my health never got better, so I never really was. It is pretty sad. Because I really appreciate you guys. But people, hope you have a fantastic night, and I hope that you accomplish everything in life. Take care. Exposed with the 1,500. Thank you so much, Exposed. Thank you very much, Exposed. Oh god, it is pretty depressing, but it was worth it. So goodbye, people. Have a great life, I guess.